16 for us right here,
Luka
right
is
off
a
the top.
coddled superstar. I don't want to hear it. But what I'll say is he's a spoon-fed silver spoon superstar, man.
Luka?
Yes, I'm a Luka
All
hater
right,
now.
bro.
I'm a Luka hater now. Yes, you know what, Riddell? I said it. I hate Luka. You know what? I said it, bro. I hate Luka now.
Starting.
Yo, what the heck was that?
Starting
Hey,
off with Luka hate is insane work.
I ain't lie, man. We done with Luka, bro.
There was like no warning. There was no warning when it was gonna come back to us.
All right, man, that's just how it works. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Black Sense Society, episode number 132, I believe. We're back at it again, and today we have plenty to talk about. We're going to talk about the Obsession movie. Seems like all of us, for the most part, have watched it and how great that movie is. We'll talk about the NBA Finals. That's coming up. A lot of agendas. We'll even talk a little NFL. We'll talk about the state of play regarding PlayStation and some hot takes regarding that God of War gameplay. We'll just have some anime crazy girls and much, much more. But before we get into that, like the video, like the stream, rate the podcast 5 stars, share with your friends and family, join the community, join the Discord. Gentlemen, how y'all feeling?
Good. Nagi taking balls to the face. The Rams is a walking cheat code if they get Aaron Donald back. Life is good. Dude, today, it was 98 degrees when I went into work. I left work. It looked like a hurricane was here. 77, like it was like 70 downpour. I swore I was not gonna make it home. I was fighting for my life in my car, man. But other than that, life is good, man.
Unnecessary stray, but
I'm doing great, but I went to Project Glow this past weekend. It was lit.
what was that?
It's an EDM festival.
Hell yeah.
My Patriots got AJ Brown, so I'm happy. Yeah, and then I said Obsession was awesome, and all y'all saw it, and basically all y'all agreed. So yeah, I'm content right now. I'm content. Except Santo hasn't said anything yet, so I'm worried.
I got notes.
We'll get into it. Trust.
I mean, for me, I'm good. It's been a cool week. But now I'm excited for what Miles talked a little bit about for the PlayStation Let's Play section. I'm excited about that. Miles, we gotta have a conversation about the Sleeping Dogs episode for Spawned In.
Okay.
Well, other than that, I've just been chilling, working, but I've been chilling, man. I'm saving all my energy for Houston now. We're a month out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I can't complain. I feel like I'm always good. Nothing really going wrong. Kind of at a good neutral point right now. I was hype about gaming. State of play was cool. Some certain things I'm going to get into that I didn't personally like, and this is just me. I don't want everybody to have to subscribe to that. Anime's been killing it. I really can't complain. One Piece has been killing it, but having fun making that content with Riddell, so chilling. Bless.
Same, man. I'm chilling. I'm thankful for all the blessings Jehovah has given me. That's all I can say.
Love this scene. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are locked in the Patreon. We're almost done with Game of Thrones. Season 8, Episode 1, Episode 2 have officially been watched. 2 more weeks. We're officially done with Game of Thrones. 2 more weeks.
How'd you feel about Episode 2?
I liked it. I didn't have any issues with it.
So I take it you won't be in for the watch party for House of Dragons.
Mm-mm. And that's in 3 weeks, Lonnie.
Hell yeah. Miles, you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay. Because that first episode's supposed to be crazy.
It's supposed to be insane. The 21st. I got it stamped. Let's go.
I'll reach the finish line eventually. With that said, let's start off first things first with probably the topic that a lot of people have been speaking about quite a bit, and that is Obsession. I like to start off the segments typically with a clip. So we're gonna start off with a clip, and then we'll get into the movie dialogue, everything, all the different hot takes and opinions. But I decided to change it up a little bit because we haven't done one of these in a while. So we're gonna do I can name X how many, whatever I used to call it. And we're gonna do this with Nikki. Nikki is a crazy female character, so I decided let's name crazy anime female villains better than Nikki. Simple stuff. So, y'all got it?
The freaky Nikki.
Hey, don't call her that.
No,
Anyhow.
that's what she was. No,
Anyhow,
the demonic version.
let me start it off. We'll go in order. I can name 3 crazy female characters better than Nikki from Obsession. And we're only doing anime, so keep it simple.
3 crazy.
Like that are crazier.
They're just better.
You just said better. They're crazy and they're a better character.
I can name 3.
Better characters that are crazy. Okay. 1, 2.
Oh.
He is Googling.
That are women?
Yeah.
That are women.
I'm terrible with names. So I'm
Just making sure.
terrible with names.
I was gonna name the chromosomes, but I was like, I was gonna. I might accidentally said it wrong.
Crazy.
Women.
I'm low-key cheating too.
Crazy women.
What do you mean low key?
Because I'm taking like 3 from one anime.
What?
Yeah, I can name 5.
Bullshit.
Okay. From Future Diary.
Hell yeah.
Better than Nikki?
Yeah.
It's the craziest girl in all of anime. What are we talking
Does crazy mean good?
She's a great character.
about?
I don't know. Never watched it.
Let's see. She goes.
Bruh.
Just asking the question, man.
We taking that actual paycheck.
Yeah, but we just go ahead and clock out.
Continue, Lonnie. Continue.
Yeah. So from Future Diary. Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland.
I agree.
And then I am taking Yumiko, Mary, and Kiari from Kakeguryu.
They do get some crazy.
I agree with all 3.
So the girl who's missing, who has the eye patch,
Well, that's
the
Midari.
blonde, and the main
She's
character.
the craziest one out of all of them. I forgot. Yeah, Midari's the craziest one. The Russian roulette chick, the main character, and then the president, and then also
the president. Yeah, okay.
And then I also said the blonde chick too.
I don't know if
Is Shiro actually crazy?
From Dead Man Wonderland.
She murdered a whole bunch of people.
But isn't that supposed to be like an alter ego though?
Yeah, but I thought.
I mean,
Yeah, you could be.
personality.
That's a mental illness.
Kind of
That's crazy.
schizophrenic a little
We
bit.
counting mental illnesses against people?
Yes.
That's fucked up, bro.
I mean,
Yo,
Miles.
Miles. You know what me and you be watching on like that other stuff. We know a certain person that engages with
What y'all be
people.
watching?
what y'all be watching.
Watching
Now, why you had to drag me into this scenario that sounds crazy, dog?
What y'all be watching, man?
You
Yeah,
could have
what
said
did you-
you watched that.
Let's just
solo.
say, this is how I'll put it.
We all
because
friends here. We can't share.
you have nasty minds. That other YouTuber that be messing with crazy bitches, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
Say the nigga's
It
name.
sounded crazy. It
No.
sounded crazy.
not on this.
Well,
platform.
maybe afterwards, random, but
Bro,
But-
then shoot a
but-
text message in the group chat.
but also, like I'm thinking we're counting Nikki being like possessed, so
Yeah.
True.
Oh, that is true. That's fair. That's
You know
fair.
what I'm saying?
That's
It's kinda
fair.
like,
That's
you know.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm surprised you didn't name like Makima.
that's the first thing that came to
That
mind.
was the
Yeah,
first person I
it
put
was
down.
fine, but I was just like,
Harley Quinn.
We were talking about anime though.
Anime.
She
technically is
is
in
in
an
an anime.
She wasn't that crazy. And
Weird loophole ass niggas.
Hey,
man.
hey,
Yeah, I don't like
you
that.
gotta read the fine print, brother.
I also put down Priscilla.
I thought
From
Toga.
Claymore, she's crazy.
I thought
Yeah,
about,
Toga,
I thought
yeah.
about Toga.
Toga, I agree.
Toga's crazy.
Olga's
I
really
agree.
good too.
Who's
I put
the-
Okay, so
Medusa.
maybe I did have 5. I couldn't
I
think
ain't
of
gonna lie.
any.
Another.
who's the police chick in Akame got killed? The one that everyone hates.
Oh, I do hate her.
Yeah, with the dog.
Yeah, with the dog.
And like her body's like made of weapons, right?
Yeah.
Would y'all put in Rachel from Tower of God?
Rachel's not great.
I don't know.
think
Rachel
Nah.
crazy.
She's very.
Let me know if y'all
very
think.
calculated.
Okay, hear me out, right?
Mhm.
Imagine you push somebody off a cliff, right? And then you go to your room later on. You just laughing about it. Is that not crazy? I think that's crazy.
You know what?
That's crazy.
So do we consider
She,
like
she real
sociopath
light compared to
crazy?
the other people we've named on this list.
Who?
Would you say like a sociopath is crazy, Tar?
Yeah.
Rachel's crazy.
Yeah,
I would
Yeah.
agree. I would agree. That's
She's
actually
crazy.
a good pull. Then I would have put Rachel. I put Medusa from Soul Eater down as well.
Yeah.
There-
Also Big Mom.
Yeah.
So she like eat people
Big Mom better than Nikki.
as a character. I'll answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Mom
That's
fire.
comp. I still need to see more from Big Mom.
Tanya from Tanya the Evil.
Yep.
She's insane.
That's a good one. Damn, we
Would you say-
named the whole
would you
bunch.
say as death?
I was going to ask you about that actually.
Yeah, I'm
She
attracted
asked.
to as that. I don't know if she's a better character. It's different.
Nah.
Anyhow, we named a couple characters better than Nikki. But the question is Nikki actually the real villain of the story? Obsession.
No.
Let's talk about it.
That's
a great movie.
They're two different characters. The possessed Nikki and Bear are the villains. The real Nikki's not.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It might be just
Bear's
Bear,
the villain.
man.
It's
It
just
might,
Bear.
it might just be
No,
Bear,
I don't
man.
know.
Bear's the villain, bro.
No, obviously. No,
Someone
obviously.
killed
What I'm
someone.
I'm saying that possessed Nikki is not her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, I think we all know that.
Riddell.
I'm saying they both. I mean, well, she killing people. So
Nah, it's
Yeah.
but listen,
No, we know that, but
Your
like,
existence is contingent upon that weird ass nigga.
yes,
I agree. Honestly, there's a lot of those in that movie. It's Bear's number one.
Ian is a villain.
he's the villain.
Ian-
100%.
That's
If
a slimy nigga.
So
Lonnie,
sloppy,
that's
bro.
exactly what I
a
said. What I
slimy
called.
nigga, boy.
Hey,
I call-
but so is Nikki, if we're being honest, because Nikki was also partaking the same thing.
No,
Wait,
because Riddell, because Nikki never portrayed that she was gonna ever get with him or
Yeah,
lead him on or
exactly.
nothing. He just liked her. So
Yeah,
because he
I
liked
would
her.
say Nikki. I would say Nikki sleeping with Ian is just her sleeping with someone she's attracted to.
She don't own that.
Ian, on the other hand,
Exactly.
yeah, she's
Ian
not a villain.
knew Bard liked her the whole time.
She's not a villain for sleeping with someone she's attracted to. And Ian's also not a villain for sleeping with Nikki. That's not the reason.
That's not what we're saying at all.
Yeah, I was like, he's a villain because he was trying to sabotage Bear and then lie about it. That's why he's a villain. Not
exactly.
If he had to say, yo, like, I know you like Nikki, but we've been sleeping together. Nigga, it is what it is.
No.
It's the lie.
I agree, but I'm just saying,
Intentionally telling them the wrong things.
there are people. Unless you think, do you think Nikki did not know Bear liked her?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
doesn't
It's a
matter.
friend
Doesn't
zone.
matter.
He's friend zone.
Hold on. Time out.
It's not on her to be like, well, I know this guy likes me, so I'm not gonna see what the guy
I
wants.
can't live my life. That doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
that's
Time out.
not her problem.
See,
But Ian as his main dog, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Ian's
even
a
the fact
I
that
agree
it's
with you,
not
by
even
the
the
way,
fact that he's- it's
but
not even the
I
fact that
feel
it's his main Meredell. It's
But
not even the
I
fact that
agree.
it's his main dog. It's not the fact that it's his main dog. He's coming to you for advice to get with this girl that you know you already piping, and you feeding a nigga wrong information and telling him to go do that shit while you fucking her.
Nice.
That's why.
And then when they get together,
agree.
and then when they get
That's not the way
together,
explaining it.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait,
All right,
guys,
this is what we should
fellas,
do.
we
This
got
is what we
all
should
6
do.
of us talking at the same
Hold on.
time.
This is what we should
Riddell,
do.
What are
This is
you
what
trying
we
to
should
say?
do. We're gonna go character by character
okay.
and talk about these
All right.
characters,
Okay.
so we can really flush out these conversations.
Let's start with Nikki this week. Talking about her.
We gotta start
Yeah.
with Nikki. We gotta start with
Okay,
Nikki.
so Riddell, I guess the thing is, one, it's not on her to tell anyone who she wants to sleep with. Like, okay. In your mind, why is she what responsibility does she have to bear? Like, what does she owe?
No
Like,
cap.
I need me a
shit,
whistle.
Jaden. I mean, $1 billion, okay, but
So,
No cap.
what responsibility are you putting on her?
So I don't really put a lot of responsibility on her, especially if we're doing comparatively. But the thing is, for me though, you're in a friend group,
Mm-hmm.
and if you get if you agree with me that she probably knew Bear liked her
Okay.
while she was fucking his best friend
Oh,
and not saying anything.
So why does she have to say
That's
anything?
That's where the disconnect is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
know
like-
you
I got-
like
I got
me,
friend-
but
I
I'm
got- I
fucking
have
your
friends
best
groups like
friend,
that.
and I'm not making it clear that
I was about to ask him. So Riddell, you've never been
I'm
in
not
a
making
friend
it clear
group.
at all. Go
You've
ahead.
never been, but you've never been in a friend group where friends in that group were sleeping with each other.
But like add the extra part though. Like
What?
one person likes the other person you knew.
Okay. So
No. Hold on.
Yeah, I've been in a friend group where that. I've been in a
Wait,
friend
wait,
group where
wait,
that.
so
I've been in a
Riddell,
friend group where that
Yeah,
matters.
let's put Riddell in
Or where
here.
that
I
happened.
think that's dangerous.
Hold
I
on,
don't think that's healthy.
what?
That could ruin a friendship.
Oh no, okay. Sure. Wait, hold on a second.
If it's as slimy as
no,
Ian,
If you tender about it,
no, it's it's only
No, bro, come on.
Riddell. It only
All right,
ruins a
yeah.
friendship. It only ruins a friendship if Bear's a bitch, right? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Real.
Here's the thing, right?
nigga,
If me and my homeboy both are interested in a girl, but she fucked with him, it is what it is.
it is what.
Exactly.
That's
That's
it.
why I said unless you're
There is
tender
no-
about it.
If she spins the block, it goes back to me. Then whatever.
But hold
I'm
on.
not gonna lie,
I agree.
that's
I
why
agree.
don't want it. I don't
Actually,
want it. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
Lottie,
I agree with you.
Lonnie called for ISO and
I was
bricked
gonna
it.
ask, no, that was insane what you said.
I'm
If she
not-
spins the block on me, back on me, it's whatever.
Spin the block is crazy.
Spin
the block is crazy.
Lottie, you one of my dogs, man.
Lonnie different.
Lottie, you one of my dogs. I could never, bro.
Lonnie, you got
No,
some Eskimo
this
brothers
is
out there?
this is the important element though, because Nikki's also friends with both of them,
Okay.
and she hold on. She knows you like me. I'm
Okay.
your friend. I'm fucking your best friend. I don't give you the
Her
courtesy
friend
of
too.
telling you.
Well, why-
I
well,
can't
why
give the
though?
courtey of telling you.
What?
But
Wait,
that-
no,
okay.
no,
But,
I
but
hear what you're
here's my
saying.
thing. I see what I see what Riddell is saying, but to put
don't.
anything on Nikki is where I disagree. I mean, if you want to say Ian, sure.
I
But,
don't even-
but
Ian
even
is-
that,
Ian
even that,
also-
I can hear the argument for Ian. For Nikki, no way.
But
Because
also,
it's a
You
so-
still
so-
friends with
the
Nikki.
problem with
Riddell,
Ian, the problem with Ian
she
is not that
gave
he's
him a
clever.
shot, Riddell. She
Right.
asked
She
that
gave
straight
him a shot.
up. He's like, "Do you like me?" She gave him the layup. It was an
No, that wasn't a real.
That
You
wasn't-
see, y'all
that-
don't listen to this nigga. Lonnie
Yeah,
not
that
on
was-
his game
yeah,
right
that
now.
was-
For
Lonnie-
2 years.
Lonnie is not a. Lonnie, that was a trap, nigga.
Yeah,
He
she
wasn't
didn't
supposed
like
to
her
say,
first.
"Oh yeah, I like you." That she wasn't doing that so he could confess
Yeah.
and they can get to the bottom of it. She was doing that so she can move away from that nigga if he did in fact like her, because she didn't like him like that. That's
Yeah.
what that was. Bro.
And
Oh,
also,
for
and
sure.
also not only that, Lonnie, and the thing about it is it's also because I agree with you. The only argument, the problem with Ian was not to get up with Nikki. Let's be very fucking
not.
clear.
No, that's
It's
not the problem at all.
I know you're not saying this.
Oh, okay.
I listen to me, Santo. I'm saying that his only problem is that he tried to backdoor his man's. That's literally it. And then after the fact, when they get together, because you don't know she possessed, you think, oh, she just want me. Like that's some whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but if they had I ain't gonna lie to you, Riddell, I don't get your point. If I'm in a friend group, and I've been in friend groups like this before,
Me too.
and it just is what it is. Like if I'm feeling somebody, but she like my homeboy, and we're friends, like it just is what it is. Like okay, you got it. Like she don't fuck with me.
You're
Like,
not
that's-
adding the extra element though.
I am. I think I just said it.
Wait, hold on. Can I make sure I hear what's the extra element?
What's the
Maybe we
extra?
missed it.
The
Maybe we
extra
missed it.
element
Are they
is
friends?
not
That
only
they didn't tell nobody.
okay. We're both friends. We're both friends.
All right.
This girl likes you.
Yes.
Hey, I lost. However, all of us are friends. She knows I like you, and y'all just fucking, even though you know I like you and you're not telling me.
Why does
But-
that-
but-
crazy.
Riddell,
Wait,
can I?
That's not on her.
Not on her, bro.
She knows, and she's my
No.
friend.
So
Why does that give?
So
why does
what?
that give
That
her
doesn't
the
matter.
obligation now to address you?
That
Because you
doesn't
like her.
matter.
That doesn't
Riddell.
matter.
Fucking my best friend when you know I like you and we're friends.
Riddell,
Hold on.
You can't give me the courtesy.
Riddell.
Hold on, Riddell.
Riddell,
Being
you're not.
honest?
Why are
Riddell,
you
you're not.
entitled to that courtesy?
You're not.
Let me
First
stop.
of all, I guess it's because we're American or whatever. You're not owed courtesy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool that it would be cool if she did that. Sure, she doesn't owe you that. She's not leading him on, and she's not changing her behavior in accordance with her fucking Ian.
Yeah.
They're still friends the same way. All of their dynamics are the same. It just so happens that Bear happens to be infatuated with her. All of the onus is on Ian simply because of the fact that he's doing slimy shit
yeah.
revolving around Bear liking her. That's the issue. If they were both fucking or whatever and still associated with the friend group, same exact dynamic, they don't owe that. They don't owe nothing. What they doing behind that in the bed don't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't. It's irrelevant. I get where you're coming from, right? Y'all are my homies. Y'all should tell me because do not have me looking stupid out here. But my nigga, if you can't read the room and you want to look stupid, that's on you at the end of the day.
And you know what? The only way that Ian talks about this, because again, if I'm under assumption he didn't know. Now, if I was Ian and I knew the whole time, I would personally tell Barry, listen, man.
Yeah, I would have told him.
But
Yeah.
that conversation probably does. If I don't know,
Yeah, I would have told him.
that combo doesn't happen unless he tell me I like her. And I'm like, oh shoot, you like her, but I am doing this with her right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know. But that's it.
For
That's
sure.
it.
I agree.
Yeah.
But on her end, that conversation also doesn't come up unless Bear says I like you. She has no reason to bring this up. Like that to me is like, I think that if Bear had in the car scene, he'd say, "Hey, I like you." I think she would have probably said, "I'm sleeping with Ian." Or I think
Literally.
I think she would have said that.
I think
but
it's
I
possible.
don't think that she had no reason to bring it up before that. There was nothing that like because I think she asked him because I think she had a hunch that he liked her, but I don't think she was 100% certain like he 100% likes me.
But also, it's one of
If you
those
say
where
that,
because
then
she
I
said,
think it's valid.
remember, she put in.
Even if she did, she don't got to
Remember, she put in her 2 weeks at the spot they were all working at, and then she was gonna go somewhere to write or whatever. So Miles is right. It was a complete trap for him to say yes, and she's like, "Look, we this is not happening, right?" But at the same time, like Bear is the lack of urgency in his life to go get whatever he wants is insane. Like you knew this the whole time. Like you never tried anything. You never whatever you thought your signals were didn't work, and it's not like you didn't see her all the time. That's also your fault that you just like my nigga. Okay, Miles, you've been in like everybody in your friend group. 2 of them are fucking. They don't got to tell you, but you just kind of you see how they are around each other, shit like that. He's not using any fucking senses now. He's sitting here at the end making a fucking fool of himself until he breaks the damn thing with one of the most selfish. The entire reason the movie happens is because Bear cannot go up to a girl and say he likes her. He has no courage to do that.
I agree.
That's the only reason all this shit happens. And at the end of the day, fucking Nikki's left with all the fucking problems at the end. Nikki's the ultimate victim here.
Which I think he agrees with that too. But
Yeah. He's playing devil's advocate.
yeah,
He's got to be.
Running Red Devil, who's going to advocate for Satan.
Bear was so frustrating.
Hey, Sarah and Nikki are definitely victims.
Extremely frustrating right
But
now.
then I mean, also remember,
frustrating,
Randall, Bear is frustrating, yeah. But also remember, the movie's called Obsession. It's literally Bear's obsession with Nikki. It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
Listen, man. She didn't owe that nigga. She didn't owe that nigga a conversation.
She didn't owe him nothing.
Not
Nothing
damn
at all.
thing.
Tell that nigga to nut up, bro. Like get it.
I mean,
Facts.
Bear sucks in every sense of the word.
Read the room.
I'm saying
Read the room or blame your mans.
Also,
sure.
also,
If I can hear that.
I feel like
He is primarily blame number one.
sleeping with somebody is very intimate. Like just disclose that to niggas just because. Like if you're feeling some type of way about what I'm doing in my bedroom and it doesn't actually harm you, that's a personal problem.
I mean, it does if you like her and that's your best friend.
I know. Well, yes. Well, no. I'm saying that
and Bear's fragile.
No. Well, that's again a skill issue. I'm saying that. Here I'm saying. I'm saying if what she's doing in her bedroom is not unethical to him, like it's not like she's like it's not like he's in a relationship with her and she's cheating or something like that. It's just she's doing something that will hurt him because he likes her. That's the only thing. Then show all that nigga that. Like That's literally her personal life. You don't owe your friends, hey, I'm sleeping with this person. You don't gotta tell your friends that.
Yeah.
He also,
you definitely don't owe him.
He also, if we're being fair, he also picked the wrong girl out of the friend group.
Yeah, he should have just dated Sarah. Yeah,
Sarah, in my opinion, because Sarah knew that bro liked Nikki, so she stepped back. And even then, when they finally had their chance, by the way, it was really cool to see my name just kind of thrown out all over the movie. That was really cool. My actual government name, my first name, but like that moment that they have in the truck with Bear, Sarah was going fucking like, look, man, I was on your left.
That scene scared me.
I was so, bro. They got me, bro. They got me. I was fucking smiling, leaning back. Random.
They had the music, like the.
But I watched you, bro. I was in the theater. I was with my friends. I was like, yo, she's definitely gonna come, but I just don't know when.
Yeah,
I don't know when.
She went through that damn window.
What they did well, like from like a storyboarding perspective, is that like we didn't really see much like what was around the car, so we couldn't tell what was coming. It was like very like closed and confined, so you couldn't really see outside of that small space. So I'm like, yo, where's she gonna come from, bro?
Kool-Aid man, that bitch,
bro.
And you know what's crazy? I don't know if it was just me, but did you guys feel like it was like 6 extra hits too much? I was like,
oh yeah,
she's already dead.
I'm like, no.
No. Once she stopped, like, cause you heard her like screaming, but once her scream stopped, she did it like 10 more times.
I was like,
bro,
we get it.
Bro, I jumped. I threw my popcorn in the air, and I was like, "Not Sarah, bro." I was like, "One of them got to make it out this movie."
We knew Sarah was cooked the moment she sent that text message. The moment that text message was sent, oh, GG's.
Also, I don't know how she found them. Where were they at? Or just outside the part, like
outside his house.
Yeah.
I couldn't see this around. I didn't know if they
were just outside his house.
But also, a lot of people are like mad at Sarah, and I kind of get it from the standpoint of you see. So some people are saying she's a villain from the standpoint of instead of her trying to noticing that something's off with Nikki and try to get her help, she just assumed that she was just using Bear, which I can.
If you're looking at it from Sarah's perspective,
I can kind of see what I said it because like if we get to Houston and then one of you niggas stab yourself in the face with a bottle, I'm gonna assume something's wrong with you, and I'm gonna call someone to help get you some help.
It's insane.
But in her mind, she's like, she just using you. I'm like, that's a little wild.
I mean, Sarah could just be dumb.
I got a question real quick.
I mean, that kind of goes.
I got a question real quick, real fucking quick. When Bear takes her to the hospital, and the nurse is like, "Nah, what you mean, nah? Look at this shit by her eye."
True.
Yeah,
that understand why the nurse was scared.
I'll be honest. I don't know
how. If I in the face and they doing like dance, I'll be a little scared too. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, but the ER can't say no.
Exactly. Oh no! I'm not saying what's right. I'm saying.
Oh no! I'm just talking about jail. Like when they said no, I was like,
"What's the one part of the movie that just didn't make sense?" Because like they would put her in like a psychiatric hold or something. Like they would.
But by the way, that ending sequence when he finally chooses to do it, and then he takes the pills, and I'm like, "You're a coward. You're a fucking coward." And he's gonna throw it up.
He needs to kill himself.
like a Looney Tunes sequence right before he's about to do it. She breaks the wish. So for like 20 seconds, Miles, everything's great.
And I walked
out. Well, I wouldn't call him a coward though. I wouldn't call him a coward though because he needed to die.
Off of yourself is not like a. I don't think off of yourself is like this. Now
it takes resolve to do.
No, what I have off. Well, he could have just killed Nikki because she wanted to die at that point. He could have done that, but he obviously didn't want to.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When that also one scary part to me was that phone call where he talked to the nigga that was high on customer service, and he's like, "You want to talk to her?" And we heard the voice. I was like, "Nah, this is crazy. This is demon."
That's
and then Nikki was
the part that scared me was when he was trying to leave the apartment, and that shit is duct tape shut. I'm like, bro,
how about when he ate lunch? This is how much no urgency in his life. How about when he ate his lunch and his fucking dead cat's in the sandwich and his ass is in the car? No, we can't cook the cat. Why the fuck are you going home?
That nigga pissed me, bro, random.
Because that's the point of the movie. He's obsessed with her to that he's willing to overlook these things.
Oh my god,
No,
bro.
no,
Wait,
we
hey,
get it, but that
hey,
nigga
can I
just-
alter the wish a little bit? Not just get it over.
Yeah, that
with.
was.
Cancel it.
Let me
That's what I
just add. Let me just switch it up a little bit so
I
I
ain't
can
gonna
still
lie to you,
have what I
I
have.
saw an interesting theory to that, Santo, where they were saying like the way the demon, I think it was a demon too, something. The way he kind of prefaced it though is that if Bear would have probably all in on the wish and said, you know what, I don't want it anymore, he would have probably reversed it. But because he wanted to amend it and not just get it over with, the demon's like, fuck you.
That is true. That is
Ooh,
true.
I don't know. I don't know if
It was a theory. It was a theory.
theory?
Yeah.
I wish we
Because-
get to see the instructions on the One Wish Willow because
The-
they kept on referring to it.
when the director explained it, he said that the wish itself is not supposed to be inherently bad. It's supposed to be neutral. And so, like, this how, like, technically, like, the $1 billion, there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, like,
The
some
guy at
people,
the store got his wish. He's completely fine. He's happy.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
literal.
that's why some people online are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's bad. 'Cause, you know.
That's
I-
I think what happened with his wish is not that she would just love me. It's just she would love me more than anything.
Anything. That's the problem. It's the way he worded
Yeah,
it.
it was a terrible wish. I'm like, what are we doing?
Extremely selfish wish.
But also, I think that if she had, wouldn't she still technically be possessed? I feel like if you make wishes over people,
it
then
changes
that's
them.
Yeah, it changes it.
right. No, that's what I'm saying. I think that if the wish over people, that's where if there is a demon, that's where the demon comes in.
I mean,
It
hey,
probably
if he would have been like,
Instance.
if you'd have been like, yo, I want Nikki to love me, but everything else stayed the same, I think he would have been straight.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It'd still be fake love, but yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
but-
would, but like
He don't care.
instead of Nikki saying kill
don't
me,
care.
she's like,
Not at
you
all.
fucking asshole. Like
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I mean, you'd have still had the old Nikki like spaz in and out every now and then, which would
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
And then when she's asleep and telling him through the sleep, like, bro, kill me. And that dude's like, what did he say? He was like, why don't you love me?
And they
Is it that bad?
He says,
so
is
bad?
Is it that bad to be with me? And I was like, oh Lord.
Yo, I wanted to punch him so much, bro.
Bro, tell me why that entire party scene, I just started laughing. Like I was like
laughing the
socially
entire
embarrassed.
time.
He
I
could have.
was laughing. I was
I was-
cringing.
I was
Ow.
cringing. Yeah, I was cringing.
Bro, I can't.
I couldn't
bro.
believe it.
That was his fault. All he had, because he could have drank, and then they would have moved on to the next person.
Bro,
It's like
kiss
his
the,
person-
kiss the
why
person on your left.
the person on your left or drink. He
buckered
could
up. I was
have
like,
just
bro.
took a drink, and it would have been fine.
Yeah,
He's trash, bro.
he's
The
so
re-
bad. He's
but
done
but then
everything
it
wrong.
goes back like his such a huge need for like companionship or like attention from a female. Like he could have just drank and just gone, but no, he would have kissed what's her name,
Sarah.
or he was fine with Nikki doing all of that. Like it was just him seeking attention.
Yo,
Yeah.
that frown, that's gonna be meme historical. It's a historical meme forever with her frowning.
Yeah, it is.
But something I realized after the movie, because like his wish was to love him more than anybody else, and I think the only person that you can love more than yourself is yourself. The only person that can love you more than anyone is yourself. And so the fact that like in the beginning she wasn't her, like she was like mirroring him, and like she started mimicking him and stuff like that. Like when she said like, "Oh yeah, my cat just died." We all know that his cat died and shit like that. So I just thought that was a cute little twist. But I think what the next movie from this director comes out next year, and we're gonna get, I guess, an update on the aftermath of.
If you're hold on, if you're Nikki, you just go ahead, just right.
I don't think she can.
After the movie, yeah, you end it. You're not.
Oh,
the
you talking about like once the
Yeah, when the movie's over, like when like you're crying and then you're finally cried out, take yourself
like
out.
you can't even get a wish in. Nah, good. GG's. We did.
What does Sarah's dad do? Because now he had 4 employees.
wait,
Four boys and a daughter.
Right.
I feel like she could get a wish in though.
No,
No, she
she
already
broke
wished.
it. She
She already
broke
broke
it.
No, she can go get another one.
No, you can only.
You can only use it once.
Unless you want to say the demon did the wish. Now Nikki herself can make a wish.
Maybe.
I know.
How would she even know that?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm going to that store. I'm going to a reliable family member and say, make this wish real quick.
Please.
Make this wish that I do not get sentenced to prison.
He could have gone to Sarah's dad. Sarah, if he just
She
said,
doesn't like her dad.
No,
No,
I-
he could have gone.
no,
She
no,
could have
no,
gone to
no.
Sarah's dad.
Friend. I said if I was like me, I got people that love me.
Oh, you would have to do that like immediately. You would have to do that immediately
Right,
because
I'd say immediately.
the police are going to be like, yo, what the? Yeah, they'll be after
No,
your
for
ass,
sure,
bro.
for sure. I mean, well, they probably won't get it. I probably got a day or two. Like, there's just no one's gonna report it. Who gonna report it?
Sarah, Ian, and Bear dead. Who's left? Oh, there's a fourth friend. Oh, let's find that.
Yeah,
They
but
definitely heard the gunshot.
Right. But they don't know where it came from.
Nigga.
I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I got at least 24 hours, so I got enough time.
Good luck. Yeah, you better get. You better get.
That wish will be made in 2 hours time.
No. It be made in like a minute, bro. I'm saying, yo, to my brother, meet me at the store. Like, we're gonna make this wish real quick.
Yeah, like
Bruh. All right.
It's unfortunate.
Man, fuck Bear, man. I can't stand that nigga. Can we talk about this nigga or we moving on? Because I can't stand him.
I mean, we
can't
flamed
stand
him in every single way.
Ugh.
Anything else about the movie specifically y'all wanted to discuss?
Cinematography was great for low budget. I
Mhm.
love the camera angles that were doing. I actually love when movies use that grainy look. Like it was good. I also like the sound cues that they used for the wish. That when a wish is successful, it has a specific jingle or melody. And then when he's trying to break it and it's not breaking, it's playing the same thing but different notes. Like I love stuff like that in movies.
Also,
I
I also like how they were handling lighting with Nikki. Not only also her movements when she was moving weird, all those different times.
Yeah, it made my
That
skin
was
crawl.
super creepy and cringe. And how sometimes they would just darken her face. They weren't relying on like it looking like a demon. No, it's just a normal looking woman, black in front of her face, acting insane.
Did y'all see where she was when she was watching him sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah, in the corner.
I had, bro, when she jumped out, I was shook. I was like, what the
And
fuck?
then the flower pot had me.
Yeah.
dying. The flower pot had me dead, bro. Go back
Right.
to sleep.
But what I liked most about Obsession is like how real a lot of it seemed, like a lot of the normalcy in it. And so I was watching an interview today from like the director, and he said that he took a lot of his inspiration from Key and Peele, and like how like they just made like normal interactions funny or crazy or shit like that. And how in Key and Peele, he's like there's a different, like the difference between making someone uncomfortable and making someone laugh is almost the same exact thing. And so like him mastering that, he's only like in his like early 20s, and now he's doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He has another movie coming up, and then the Backrooms just came out, and that director's only 20. Like, big Hollywood's on notice because we got these YouTubers and these young kids coming in with low budget movies, reckoning all these millions, and Star Wars flopped. Other big movies that came out that were supposed to be big flopped, and indies are taking over. And it's also, this is one of the best times in like horror movies. Like the last 5-6 big horror movies that came out, they all got great critic reviews. Like Leviticus got 97, Obsession's at a 96, Backrooms is at a 90, Bone Temple 92. And usually horror movies get killed in terms of critics. So the fact that this might be one of the best times in horror history right now. So
yeah, I want to kind of Lonnie kind of stole both my things, the fuck. But yeah, I think there's like a horror resurgence going on. I'd say since at least about 2018, I feel like horror in general has been in like a really quality spot. Not only in just movies, but games too. We're gonna get to State of Play later. There's like 5 horror games coming out. So they're clearly trying to tap into that market. And the good thing about it is the quality is really good. The other thing the nigga stole from me, if you have any sort of social life like ever, what I do like about the movie is everything's really relatable. Obviously, this stuff is at like a heightened level, but a lot of the situations and circumstances you find these characters in, I found myself saying like, yo, I've dead ass like been here before. And you know, it's funny watching that in the movie. I think it's really cool.
One of the scene that low key it gave me, it reminded me of like old situations, like, you know, when you are literally having like a good day, and then something happened, and they's like, we were having a good day. I was like, oh man,
the diner, that was so
oh,
relatable.
Yo, when she got up, it started.
I've had that happen. I've had that
No,
happen.
no. Yeah, I had a flashback.
Yeah,
bro.
if that happened to me, I'm leaving.
Yo, the
I'm
night
just leaving.
Well, it wasn't like that. It was more extreme. It wasn't as extreme as that. But I'm just thinking like the language, like we were having a good date or having a good day, and then we get into argument like that. That type of stuff is like, yeah, this is.
So you
I
saying
got
Nikki was justified?
angry.
You saying Nikki was justified to crash out?
Who?
Like, because Bear's the
No.
one who brought up the dad.
Oh, it's my Rob.
He brought up the dad out of nowhere, and then she was like, "We're having a good day. What the fuck? Why'd you read that up?" So,
You know what? Low key, he know you possessed at this point. Does he know? Don't you know like something's like she possessed at this point?
he knew, bro.
Yeah,
He
you know,
knew.
yeah. So I'm saying like, because I feel like there was a point where he didn't know, but then he like obviously
The
started.
first night. That's the only night I give him grace.
I'm about to say,
Bro, you wake up in the morning and she done tried to vacuum seal your fucking front door, and then when you come back from work,
Not
she
even.
done boo-booed on herself.
Before that, random. By the time he went to the next day when he went to work, she was acting mad weird, and he knew. He went to Ian. He's like, "Yo, she's acting mad strange. She was trying to sleep with me. She went home. All stuff that was like objectively abnormal." Which to get back to Ian,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would say
at least if you blame drugs, I mean, I guess.
Now here's the thing, right?
That was terrible.
I will say this.
Oh, I agree.
I will say this. I can kind of understand, like at least the very beginning, the confusion, just because like there's no way you think this thing actually is real. Like at least in my mind, like this ain't real. Now she did suddenly shift. So I mean, obviously, I just wonder how if we were in this situation, how would we think immediately? Ain't it y'all worked? Like
I'm not hitting. That's why I'm using like half my brain and half Bear's, because it's like if I was Bear with a little bit of my brain, I would go into it like, yo, I've been trying to get with this girl for how long, and I'll magically. Man,
now you're getting some play. The first thing that pops in your head is like, nah.
But if I'm all the way Bear, I get it.
No, I guess
I would say that it is though. The moment she was like getting onto him, and then old Nikki switched on, and she went crazy and screamed out of nowhere. There's no.
What scene you talking about?
In the very first one, the very first night. Because after
when they were making out, and then Nikki
and then old Nikki came back momentarily, and she just screamed. I'm like, bro, you can't. At that point, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's not normal.
Yeah. I think that's where now, even though when she was talking outside the car, she was like flipping back and forth. Which was creepy.
That was kind of hilarious.
I could kind of be like if I was I would have figured it out. But if I can still understand Bear being in denial, like there's no way this thing actually worked. There's no way.
With that said, one of the worst scenes Bear did is like after he was pretty confident she was crazy, and then it switched to the scene of him fucking her, and she was like, dead, bro.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. That was disgusting. Yeah, it was so bad. I'm like, bro,
Bear's such a piece of shit. He's like, oh, she is on ketamine. Bro. Oh shit, you're right, dog. Like you're horrendous, a piece of shit, dog. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I get Ian being mad at Ian for wishing for the $1 billion, but bro, you gotta explain a little better, or you should have went to Sarah.
No, Ian is a bitch ass nigga.
No. Sarah would have fixed.
Sarah was dead already. Sarah was dead already.
Then never mind.
No,
Jesus
Christ.
Ian is kind of a
why the fuck? Why can we talk about Ian, please? Can we talk about Ian?
Nigga. Like,
why the fuck after Miles? You just $1 billion just fell through your house. This shit works. Why the fuck are you going to his crib to talk about it?
You know what people are saying? Because he trying to get his girl back. He's like, yo, I got a big.
That's the tie, and that's my problem with him. Even his anger with Sarah acting strange, when you get the extra context later, he wasn't acting like that out of concern for Bear or the situation.
Yeah,
he's like, nigga, I'm fucking her. Now she want to fuck this nigga? He was hating. He was hating the whole time.
Yeah,
it wasn't genuine concern.
He was trying to break them up.
Yeah.
My initial thought though was he got possessed because there's no way you're that stupid. But I was like, no way.
He's like, yo, I got money, Nikki. You don't got to bang. Now he should have known that. Hey, if my wish worked, that means his wish had to have worked.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now
he literally went over there to flex.
Now, to be fair,
or whatever.
He probably didn't think that her wish made her like a serial killer. Even though when she stabbed herself in the face, he should have been like, "There's something off. Like this is dangerous." But I would. I got $1 billion. Why would I go to another nigga house? I'm going to the bank.
Nigga, I'm going ghost.
I'm gone.
I'm what?
Why? You're never seeing me
I'm about to
again.
say, but going to your friend
Dang.
house.
I thought we were friends, Random. Shit, just
I'm
like
going
that.
straight to the. I'm going straight to the fan.
You
Nigga, I'll
say you
FaceTime
never seeing me again.
You're never
Yeah.
okay. In this situation,
Don't try to clean.
you're
Don't try to
Bear.
clean it up now.
No.
Nah.
No.
You
First things
ghosting all
first,
of us. You
I'm
said
not
it.
sorry about that,
Random, you still
especially if we're in the exact same situation that Bear and Ian found themselves in. You
Okay,
came
Ian.
up,
What you
you told
mean?
me about some magical shit. I've got $1 billion, bro. That's all you from now on.
Yeah,
I
Random,
got $1 billion.
agree. Yeah, I would have said, "Yo, Bear, I'm sorry for your circumstances. Like, I'm
You're
not getting
out,
caught,
bro.
dog. I'm out.
You're a rat.
I'm out.
No.
You're not.
But let's bring it back.
Also,
Random. You
did-
said if you win $1 billion, you're ghosting all of us here. That's the
Nigga,
thing.
I said in that situation.
Nah.
Don't be a hoe. Don't be a
Nah.
hoe. You know exactly what I meant.
Nah. You know
Cancel
exactly
this
what
guy.
you said, and you try to clean it
You know,
up.
you being a hoe right
we were
now. You
friends.
being a hoe right now. You know it.
I thought
Yo,
we were
All right,
friends,
to
bro.
hoe.
kind of move the conversation along, I'm gonna let Lonnie did want to bring something up so we can wrap up the obsession conversation. The whole best performance stuff.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, the best horror performances of the 21st century. Well, before that, I did like to say, because we were talking about the relevant, like the relatability. Literally the night before we saw Obsession, I was trying to leave to play like video games with the boys or whatever, and my girl, I tried to leave the bed. My girl screamed her ass off, and then when Nikki did in the movie, I looked right at her. She just couldn't help but laugh. Like, but I also see, like, then I looked around, I saw a bunch of other niggas looking at their girl. So it's like, yeah. So, but
I shot a glance at my girl. She never done that, but I shot a glance. I'm like, hey man, what's going on?
But yeah, let me get this list.
Oh my god.
I put the list.
By the way, it's insane he used that one wish for that.
Yeah.
No,
Bear.
Well, to be fair, he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. He
You
didn't
know
know.
it will work.
Yeah, he didn't know that was gonna work. Which I mean, I wouldn't have thought it would work either.
But even at
I-
that, if that's the first thing that you think about, you that
that's
desperate.
insane.
He's pathetic. In every sense of the
Yeah.
word, he's pathetic. But I found it hilarious when he went back in the shop. We were like, what the fuck? It's all gone. It's like, no, it's right here. Oh,
You know
nonchalant.
what trope that they were playing off of? So you know, like the trope where a character gets like a mystical item from some place,
Mhm.
and it ruins their life, and they try to go return it, and then everything's different. Like, they subverted it. Like, no, it's actually all the same. But it
was a great subversion.
You know, sometimes like they'll go back to the shop and it's a new store on. They're like, this is a normal coffee shop. What do you guys mean? That you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And then oh, my life is ruined.
Or you buy it from like a sketchy dude or a sketchy woman that's like from wherever she is, and you can't find. There's just like a normal dude, normal looking citizen.
Yeah, and it was like
it's all good.
This person you described was never here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But these, like, it was a new guy. I thought they were going to go with that trope, but it was a new guy. It's like, no, they're just right there. And yeah, that's funny.
Now,
I wonder what that guy wished for.
That he made a wish too.
Yeah, but he was smarter with his wish. He's like, I'm chilling. Maybe his wish was for the store to own a wheat store.
I also heard they're going to do that. They might do a thing where it's like, they might do like a Black Mirror thing where they do episodes of individual wishes, which would that'd be kind of fire.
Yeah, that's what the
that'd be kind of fire.
Cool. Crazy. Me and Miles were talking about that beforehand. It was like doing a spinoff, and then I saw the clip. I was like, oh shit, dope.
Black Mirror, man. My cousin just started watching Black Mirror. We watched the first episode the other day. She's like,
I love Black Mirror.
Yeah,
it's a
Miles. I try to tell her, like, look, it's gonna start off pretty crazy that first episode. Prime Minister gonna have to fuck that pig.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
oh my god,
the video game one.
Yeah, but Miles. So she calls me back.
It was to get his daughter back, right?
No, the princess, like the royal family princess, got abducted.
Yeah, I was saying to get her back, he had to do that.
Yeah, but he was just the prime minister. He wasn't like part of the royal family. And bro, Miles. So she calls me, right? She's like, no fucking way. It's like the whole episode, and I'm like, oh my god, Random, you're going to be right. I'm like, he's gonna have to fuck that pig. Because Miles, I remember watching that whole episode. I'm like, they really got a 3D chess out here. He's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go back to work after that? I resign. It's Gucci. You're not going to see me outside anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Lana, what you got?
Messages or no nothing. I'm not fucking no pig on national television.
I'm looking right at the queen and say, "Hey man, I'm sorry for your loss."
Damn, I'm taking a nap. Wake me up when the mayhem's over. I'm taking a nap. But
Y'all not real homies, man.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
You fucking that pig, Miles?
Fuck no.
I'm looking right at the queen and saying, "Look, I'm sorry for your loss."
I'm sorry.
Like,
Maybe I should have this.
Take
Maybe
L's
I
every
should have
day.
this for the intro for next pod.
People take L's every day. They take the L of mine.
Bruh.
Miles, I got it.
But back to what Riddell was having me do. Yeah, so I was hyping up Obsession in the group chat. I was saying that this is one of the best horror performances I've seen. Santo pushed back on it, and so I had to do some research. I had to watch some old movies. That's why I kind of changed it to 21st century.
You had to. You had to.
Well, I could be nasty and still make a case. But
I'd be wrong.
Still make a case.
Okay. But I'm doing Mount Rushmore horror performances of the 21st century. This is my list, even though I'm always right. If you disagree, go suck your mother. All right, so my honorable mentions are Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, Tony Colletti from Hereditary, and then
honorable mention?
You got Tony Colletti on the honorable mention? You a nasty nigga, boy.
I am a nasty.
Wait. You said honorable mention? Yeah, go again.
Anne. She plays Anne, right?
Who?
From Hereditary? She plays the mom.
Yeah.
This list is cooked. You got
that's
it.
a bad list.
the mob. Well, it depends on who we got. I have to hear
honorable mention.
I switched
it
up.
It depends on who else he got, because he might
I
have someone I'm not thinking of.
I was about to start reading them out.
Riddell, I'll tell you this. That might be the best horror performance of the 21st century.
She was tripping, bro. That mother was.
Oh, my fault. I switched them up. William Dafoe in Lighthouse is the honorable mention. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were just doing female. You're doing all of them?
Thank
Okay.
you.
On both genders?
Yeah, horror performances. I'm not just gonna do straight female. No. But
Misogynist.
number one is Tony Colletti. Number
Tony
two
Colletti.
is Bill Skarsgård in the It franchise.
Tony Colletti's from where?
Nah,
Hereditary.
Then I got Lupita from Us.
I agree.
Okay.
And then I'm putting Indy Navari from Obsession at 4.
I like
She was great. If you're talking about Nick, she was fantastic.
Exorcist? OG?
21st century.
I mean, Jennifer Carpenter in The Exorcism of Emily Rose is up there in 05.
It's good.
No, it's great.
It's amazing. I remember watching that as a kid like 5-6 times in a row. That shit was awesome.
Okay.
She ain't better than Indy. I'm sorry. I think the realism that she brought into her acting was what made it like so unique and why I'm putting her on the list. It's like
maybe no, you asked by yourself.
I got one.
Of it.
I got one.
Mm-hmm.
James McAvoy in Split.
That's a good one.
Oh, I remember.
That is a good one.
That is a good one for sure.
That was a masterclass performance.
I see that movie in years.
But
Beast.
Yeah. And every time, dude, that one scene, I keep bringing, I tell this to my friends that are like film nerds. Watch that scene when he is held in the room during interrogation, and every time that light snaps, there's no cuts in that movie. In that scene, he's just switching accents over and over and over. Like that man was putting an acting masterclass.
Yeah, to Jaden's point in the comments, that I do consider that movie more of a thriller, especially since it's like off of the first movie. Because I forget what the first movie is called with
Unbreakable.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis and all the So like
Glass, yeah.
And the last one is Glass, yeah.
Yeah. Also, shout out Mia Goth. You almost made the list.
Shout out, man. Obsession. Really good. To wrap up this topic, I do have a question for you. A question for everybody here. I was gonna make you guys grab something so you can break it like a one wish willow, but we'll let it rock.
I ain't tempted fate, bro.
Then make a good wish.
Yeah, no, my life is a movie enough as it is. I don't.
I would
Look at making wishes. Then that's
no, but I would just need to. I would just need to really think about my wish.
Yeah,
Well-
I would need to word it in a very specific way. Because the thing about it is like I was like, oh, I'll just wish for $1 billion in my bank account. But then I wonder if I'll get some the government come after me, like, yo, where you got all this money from? So now I'm thinking, okay, so I would probably wish for $1 billion in a way in which no one could find out outside of people I know. But then I'm thinking, well, if I'm making a wish about people finding out, will that affect them mentally? Like, will they get demons upon them because I made them not be able to find out? I was thinking too much, but I don't know.
I'd wish
I-
for good fortune for my entire bloodline.
I wish for that girl to love Riddell more than anything in the world.
This nigga's crazy.
Yo,
What the fuck? I just realized what you did there.
Hey, Santo, despite a hater,
Bro,
despite a nigga
that's
you hate,
crazy.
hey,
Yo, Santo trying to
I
ruin
ain't
my
like
life.
I ain't like W man for real.
Santo, yo,
yo,
if she ruins my life, hey man, Santo, we're getting it back, bro. We're getting it back. I was like, I wish she realized he actually doesn't love me, but loves Santo instead. There you go.
No, Santos' wish came with when he made your wish. He said that Riddell had no wishes, and then
from
broke.
you,
Yo,
yeah.
that's not how it works.
Hey man, that's tough.
Oh,
Tough
man.
thing.
Okay, so the question is, and I'm actually allow you guys to think about this a little bit. So I'm gonna do something else real quick. The question is gonna be about anime. It's gonna like what wish would you guys have to change anything from an anime series that you've seen, anime, manga, manhwa, it doesn't matter. Any changes you would make to whatever, like for a story, like changing main character or whatever. I'll let you guys think about this. But with that said, we're doing an extra clip right here. Might as well. Obsession, King the Hill. So I'm just gonna name other horror movies, and you guys tell me, is Obsession better than that? Simple stuff. So is that's actually a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. Is Obsession one of the best horror movies of the 21st century? Let me know if these movies are better than Obsession. Get Out.
Is he cutting out for anyone else?
Yeah, he cut.
Yeah,
you gotta redo
You
it.
gotta redo it, bro.
Testing. Am I still cutting out?
Good. No.
Okay. So, is Obsession one of the best horror movies of the 21st century? You guys let me know if Obsession. All right, let's do it again. You know, run it 3 times. Is Obsession one of the best horror movies of the 21st century? You guys let me know if these horror movies are better than Obsession. First movie up, Get Out.
I think Get Out's better.
Yes.
Yeah. That's probably the input, all the input I have for this. I don't want
Where you at? How you think Obsession better?
I'm trying to think. I have more fun with Obsession, so I'm gonna go with Obsession.
Oh, Lonnie?
I'm gonna go Obsession.
Ooh, that's a tough. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go Obsession, but that's a tough one.
Obsession was more settling, but the narrative and the themes of Get Out, I think, were better. So I'll go Get Out. Next up, Hereditary.
No.
Hereditary.
Hereditary is one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
That might be the best horror movie I've
I'm
seen.
scared of old ladies. When I saw that naked old lady in the bed, I screamed.
Bro, when she was on
No!
the roof.
Lonnie. So I saw the movie with one of my dogs, right? When she went, after her husband had burnt alive or whatever, right? And it pans to behind her, and then she turns around, and that old nigga is naked in the doorway of the bathroom.
I was done.
I'm in the theater. My homeboy says, everybody's dead quiet. My homeboy says, yo, who the fuck is that? The whole theater started crying. It ruined the whole fucking mood.
Nothing scarier than old naked white
Took them
people.
out the immersion. It's tough.
I felt like they teleported to Epstein Island. It was scary.
Jesus.
But there was a scene before that where it went dark really for a second, and you could see them all outside already. Before like any of the real stuff that went down.
Okay. Obsession or Midsummer?
Obsession.
Yeah.
Midsummer was just weird to me.
I love it.
Very
Like, I
weird.
like it, but it was just like a freak show.
I feel like it just dragged on too. I
It's
don't know.
the
Man,
pacing.
it
The
was-
pacing's
It was
terrible.
paced bad. Yeah.
I was like, okay, like how long they gonna be torture these folks in this cult, bro?
Hey, but when they jumped off that cliff, though, I'm not gonna lie.
That
Again,
was
I saw that with my dogs. A couple of my dogs left that bitch. They said, "Nah, this shit too."
I saw one of my friends that because I had never seen it, and she was like, "This is one of my favorite movies." Like, okay, we were watching. Like, this show's just weird. Like,
Mhm.
it was like a weird, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I can go to
And
sleep.
L Black, dumbest black man in a horror movie. That nigga just wanted to die.
And then when I finished the movie, I was like, what was the point of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but
It was for her to find community, man. She found it.
Obsession or what was I thinking of? Obsession or Insidious? That's what I was thinking of.
I don't remember it like that.
Insidious is like when 2013.
Yeah.
I don't remember it like that.
I don't. Yeah, I can't piece that together.
I'm gonna say Obsession because I
The
don't.
one with the red devil? They go in
No,
the
no.
dream?
I'm saying I don't really like. I'm not really. I don't remember. I seen it.
Oh, you don't know?
Timu Darth Maul.
No, that's
I'll go Obsession for that.
Yeah.
If I'm going series as a whole, I'd say Insidious, but I mean, I don't think any single one Insidious movie beats Obsession.
Yeah. I mean, the first
Okay.
one's the best one. All the other ones are.
There's a pull I'm waiting for you to say, man. It's gonna be a hot take. I hope you say it.
Okay, maybe I will. I have no idea. Obsession or Conjuring?
I'm gonna say Obsession.
I got Conjuring.
The first
Pure,
Conjuring.
As
pure
a-
horror standpoint, I'd say The Conjuring.
I'm going to
As a horror, yes, I agree with Miles. Now, as a movie that's entertaining, I think Obsession is more
Yes.
entertaining.
Okay. Obsession or Sinners?
Obsession.
Obsession. I got hot takes about Sinners, man. I like Sinners. I like Sinners, but I'm just.
Clean it up.
I like Sinners. I think never mind. I like.
Oh,
Sinners.
it's fine. It's fine to say that it's overrated.
I don't like Sinners.
I like Sinners. I just when I was watching, I was like, oh, it gave me the fanfare felt very. It felt similar fanfare that we got from Black Panther. I'll leave it at that. And
I like that. You want to?
It's the same director.
You know what's crazy though? Like for me at least, if Sinners would have been a show, I might have liked it a lot more.
maybe.
I just don't think there was enough time to flesh all of the kind of things they kind of set up.
Yeah, if it was like a
Sam wasn't an engaging protagonist.
Yeah.
I wasn't rocking with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Sinners, it's not. It's good. It's not great.
It's cool.
It's not great.
Last one I'll name. I'm not sure what the one you're thinking of, Miles, but the last one I'll name here is. Oh, actually, I'll name two more. Obsession or Talk to Me.
I don't remember Talk to Me. So Obsession.
I think Talk to Me is better than Obsession.
I don't. Also,
I'll revisit.
The ending to Talk to Me was kind of. I like the.
They
premise.
both had bad endings.
I like the premise to Talk to Me a little bit more, but I think Obsession's a better movie.
I haven't seen that one, so
They both have main characters that piss you off.
Movie.
So, last one: Obsession or Paranormal Activity.
You said it. Paranormal Activity, man.
I don't remember Paranormal Activity as well.
Hey,
I feel like
Paranormal Activity was a vibe, bro.
I think the first one and the second one are better. After that, it goes to shit.
I was say
You don't like Toby?
No, after that, it goes to shit.
Paranormal Activity was like that was like a probably is it the most iconic movie, like horror movie, like one of the most iconic ones.
It's one of
Like
them.
I remember when it was coming out, like how impactful it was, but it just wasn't my vibe. I was like,
I feel you.
Listen, Paranormal Activity has the best use of quiet in any movie I've ever seen. Every time they played those old recordings, everybody is quiet in the movie theater, like what the hell is going on? Just that anxiety that it creates. It's phenomenal.
So the first time I watched Paranormal Activity in theaters, I went home afterwards. I was like, I'm just gonna keep the lights on tonight. I don't like nothing. I don't trust nothing tonight.
Just in case.
Like,
Close
I
the
don't
door.
trust-
Put something in front of the door so
Bruh.
it can't open.
You want to know? I woke up the next day to go to school, and I completely forgot. I was still so freaked out. Mom, I'm sorry. I went through the screen of my window into the balcony and left that way. I was so like discombobulated is the right word. Like I didn't trust nobody for a couple of days. I'm like, bro, just stay over there, man. Stay over there.
You know
I'm
what?
like,
You know when it's really scary when you lay down in bed at night and it's hot, but you can't take the covers off because you feel safe.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity got that vibe. All right. Now here to the next question. So, you guys have a wish. You guys will wish for one thing in any anime, any manga, any manhwa that you would change if you can make the wish. So, let me set it up real quick. So, if you had one wish to change anything in anime, in manga, anime, manhwa, what would it be? Gentlemen, tell me. I'm here.
Mine is simple. Mine is an ode to the kid in me. I would fix the pacing in Reborn, and in the place of that fixed pacing, I would have them finish the entire story. For the anime, that is.
I kind of want to redo the hook. Sorry. Hey, man, this is the content creator in me. So I'm going to redo the hook, and then Miles will start it out again. Live, you guys can see how we do things. If you guys had a one-wish Willow to make one wish to change anything in anime, what would it be? Miles, go ahead again.
My change would be to Hitman Reborn. The middle arcs were kind of paced very badly. I would have that pacing be changed, and rather than finish the entirety of the anime instead, that would be my change.
I got mine. You know, Jaden kind of said it. He said he wished Gintama was never made, but I got a better wish for Gintama. My wish for Gintama is that Gintama was peak SpongeBob funny. If it was, the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, timeless. If Gintama was actually funny, peak SpongeBob funny, greatest anime of all time. Like, that shit was actually funny, bro. Come on, man. Give me that. That would be my wish. That's my wish, Willow. Because I want me and Riddell to have a better experience with Gintama. Because we don't, neither one of us like it. So I want us
Ty,
both to have
deep
a better
breath. I
experience.
mean, not Ty. Riddell, deep breaths.
No, I'm saying,
Hey, man.
Wait,
unfortunately for him, but a lot of the Japanese audience already got that wish. So shout out to them.
No, they didn't.
It is one of the highest rated anime of all time. So yes, they did.
No,
Anyhow, Santa, go ahead.
No, I mean, and they just put it up, but I was literally gonna say if we could just remove season 2 from Promised Neverland and just reboot exactly what the manga did, it would just be a completely better story and it would be held in higher regards.
Okay. Random, Lonnie.
Mine is actually, I think, pretty simple. I would change it so that they don't, after in Dragon Ball Super, they don't send Future Trunk to some other timeline. Just keep him there. Dude, I think I've always wondered what it would be to see Future Trunks interact more with the new version of the Z Fighters. And also, I mean, you just send him away by himself.
So,
I'm
random,
sure he
real
has
quick.
mine. Huh?
Do we choke out Young Trunks? We just get him up out of there?
Why can't you have both?
What?
I don't think you can have both, Random.
Why can't
That's
you?
not how. That's not how time travel works, Randall.
This like trying to create a paradox? Like,
Well, I'm confused. You said you want to choke. Wait, choke. Why are we choking out killing Young Trunks?
That was Miles. That was not me.
No, I was being extreme, but I'm to get to the point of we can't have them both. So what would he do with Young Trunks?
Oh, it's my when the Whis brought him back and there was like 2 versions of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I feel like the other Trunks was just like the same age as the future one. So I guess you just gotta go kill him.
Also,
I mean, to be fair, Future Trunks is such a better character, but I'm not trying to kill Goten's best friend like that.
No,
But
he's
do
like the
you-
other one.
but he can't go back to his mother though.
That's his mother. That version came back. He rewinded it. I ain't gonna lie. That the timeline in the Super is because they don't.
It's not my favorite, but
it's crazy now.
me basically is like I just want more Future Trunks.
That's
More
Toy
Future
Animation,
Trunks.
bro. That's Toy Animation. We don't trust them, bro. Toy Animation, Toro.
You don't trust them both?
Torotaro's gaining my trust. I don't trust Toy Animation. No.
That's just me,
Fair.
man. I love Future Trunks. He's always like a falling star. Or a comet. He's here for a little bit and he's gone, and he's my favorite character in the entire Dragon Ball series. I think it would just be cool to see him there. I mean, this is where I'd agree with like when they talked about the universe, like what's the tournament at the end? It's escaping my
Tournament of Power.
the tournament at the end of this at the end of Super.
Power.
Tournament
Tournament of Power. Thank you.
Y'all can't hear me, yo.
We can hear you, Mom.
Rabbits ignored you. I don't know.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't hear you. But yeah, and Tournament of Power, and like, all right,
such a
Tien's
great
off,
friend.
Future Trunks is in. Boom.
I wish I could delete the first.
PK, bro.
Wow.
PK. Disgusting. Disgusting. Lonnie, what's the wish?
I mean, there are a few good ones left on the table, like the Black Zetsu shit, the Bleach Arrow, but there was a crime committed in 2016 when Linden Films was able to make that 3D Berserk. So I would rip that contract from them and give Berserk to Mappa and let them just cook greatness.
Are you advocating for slavery?
Yes.
Damn.
W, shout out, a good Berserk adaptation. I was thinking about this and I was like, I would definitely change up the finale for Black Clover, more specifically Asta and Yuno's fight. This was like the most important fight, most important moment of Black Clover was them finally coming blows to blows. I would have set it up even if they won't do like a all-out fighting to the death, because of course Yuno doesn't hate Asta and Asta doesn't hate Yuno. I think you probably should have just pivoted and made Yuno a villain at some point, so they could have that full-on fight, just like Naruto and Sasuke, where
Tommy's there, bro. They could go full out.
Yeah.
Tommy's right there. Cooking
yeah,
up
but
a
they don't
nice-
hate each other. They don't hate each other enough to kill each other. So that's the thing. So you need to kind of add the bloodlust, and the only way you're adding the bloodlust is if you turn Yuno a villain. You could have done it where Lucius turns him into an angel or
What's
something
the
like
other
that.
girl that can heal
I-
there?
Now,
The only problem with that is that means that Yuno doesn't actually get a chance to fight for his dream. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, you could do their fight again, and then just do what we just had, where it's basically a nothing fight. Like it. We'll need a bloodlust.
oh, I get what you just want a personal. You want to see them at the height of their powers, going all.
Yeah,
out.
we want to go all out for sure.
Okay, I guess that's your wish. I feel you.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
that.
especially consider this was like what it was built up to, this moment. So I would have done that for sure. And there could have been a very interesting like thematic story you could tell, where maybe Lucius or Yuno starts adopting Lucius's persona or something, and he starts believing that magic is, what is wrong with the world, and he wants to get rid of mana, and then Asta has to save it or something like that. There could have been something interesting there if they kind of thought about through it more, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing on the execution of the biggest fight in the series. So I would have changed that for sure.
Okay. They also could have told us who Asta's daddy was, but
Well, they'll do that when they tell us who Deko's dad is and Denji's dad.
You worry about the wrong stuff, man.
You could have wished for 7 deadly sins having better animation.
Because his mom's powers, like everything around her dies. So how the fuck did she get pregnant?
He's Jesus.
Amen.
Anyhow,
That must have been generational stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Knowing the risks, generational.
Like, how'd you even get close? How'd you even get close, nigga?
so the next question I have, moving on to a manga that we love to talk about on the podcast, Blue Lock. Blue Lock. So in the recent chapter of Blue Lock, the recent couple chapters of Blue Lock, we got the ending of the France match, and we got a very important moment for Isagi's character, especially where he brought up that he is questioning Ego's philosophy. He's officially questioning it. We can also go over like what happened with Hugo as well. But to set things up, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Do you think Ego's philosophy in Blue Lock is wrong?
It's
I think-
wrong. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I think that there's a piece missing. 'Cause
Yeah, I
really
don't see that.
there's whatever happened in his past, like he almost reached that pinnacle of soccer and he just couldn't get there. So I feel like there is a blind spot to his philosophy that I feel like Asagi's like one of the main purposes of Asagi in this story is to figure out that missing piece.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna cause friction between him and Asagi.
and I think that since we're reaching Isagi's lowest point up to this point, part of that is a character believing what they thought was true isn't actually true. So I think him he's doubting the true answer to the story is that's supposed to happen. So I think the point is that he needs to take what ego is saying, but then find basically a refined version of it, essentially. So yeah, man, Isagi's lowest point, man, has been fire. It's been fire, and it's going to continue until we get to the end dark, man. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I just think it's not complete.
I'm
Santo,
just
what you
not.
got?
I'm just not the biggest. I've never been the biggest fan of it because it focuses a lot on self and not towards the end goal, which is victory, in my opinion. I based on the match, and I keep bringing it up during halftime. It's almost like you can score 8 goals, and that'd be fantastic through ego's mentality because hey, you're being the best striker, but if you don't win the match, like it doesn't mean anything. So it's just something I don't agree with personally.
I actually don't think that's what ego wants, though. So like, ego is all about winning. We know that to be the case because if you remember in chapter 1, we're told that. So you remember when ego is talking to the kids at Blue Lock and he's first explaining about the other striker. He's Noah. If he got a hat trick and a loss, he prefer a hat trick and a loss than pass it the final shot, right? And then he says, basically, you don't want to pass it the final shot, but you also want to seek your own goals and wins. That's what he brought up the third scenario. He said, imagine a 0-0 and you take the final shot and score it, which is a parallel in Isagi when you pass it in the beginning of the chapter. So ego is saying that, hey, what Noah's trying to do is cool. You need part of that, but winning is necessary. That's why he brought up the third scenario is taking a shot to win, not just taking a shot to score. So I actually think that we were told at the very beginning that it's for the sake of winning because in his mind, it's basically just mama mentality. Like that's just what it is. It's like take the final shot because I'm the best option to win. That's really what it is. It's not like score 60 to lose. It is take the final shot because you believe you taking the final shot will lead you to a win. So, that's what he said in chapter 1. Instead, which sets the thematic argument of the story up.
I feel like with ego's strategy, it's kind of similar to like what's been like the talk around analytics right now. It's like the numbers behind it make sense. Like the numbers are like the numbers only give so much context, but there's still other elements to the game that aren't being accounted for. So like ego can only like take up so much of it, but like there's clearly like a part of soccer itself that ego doesn't really value or see that he's not putting into this equation.
Yeah. So I think whatever Isai is going to do it has to tie back to winning. We know that's what his emotional desire is because that's what he was crying it up in chapter 1 about. He said, I wanted to win. And so what a narrative about ego is that ego brought up a scenario at the beginning about victory. Like that's what he brought up. But it was just like, yo, you the best shot at winning. So I think that's why he was so enamored with ego in the first place because ego brought him something that he felt he needed to win, which is we know is his internal desire. So I just think that he just got to add. He had to add something to ego's artist. He had to add something to ego's philosophy that will eventually lead him to victory.
Well, even with like mama mentality, there is also like a willingness and acceptance that you're leading the ship, but you're leading the ship with a crew that you have to trust. And for example, of course, one of the most iconic shots in NBA history is Derek Fisher making that 1 3-point shot to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think something very important, and they're kind of showcasing in the next chapter, is that there's a new vision that's kind of not like the Blue Lock philosophy in terms of like focusing on team. So it definitely is going to be a mixture. Maybe it is the aspect of leading with the individual, but having that realization that you are only as good as the rest of your team that's around you. I always found Ego's kind of like presentation of the wanting to be a striker. It's one thing to be like the best player, but he's trying to convince everybody to be the best striker, but not everybody even plays that striker role. And for the people who have the most selfish desire and the most ego, the ones that want to be the best of the best, well, you're going to have them clash like we saw with Rin and Asagi in that final kick. So if he's presenting things that way, then that is an issue. So I would say his motto is wrong.
I think,
Wait. How so? You saying because?
Well, because of what I just said.
I'm thinking. Give me the very, very summarized version, because I feel like I don't feel like. Which part you think is wrong? Am I tripping?
Well, the thing is, the part that I find very odd is like the hyper focus on being the best striker. Or something about something.
I was gonna ask a question in terms of, do you think Ego's mentality works on or applies to everybody in Blue Lock?
Who are you asking?
Everybody here.
So I think it applies to everybody. I think everyone has a shot, but you have to have the desire to do it, though. So the reason why I think the hyper fixation on it is because we know that what Japan's missing. Like, Japan needs a legendary striker, so that's why you need it. Like, their only issue is the fact they don't have a legendary striker. Like, that's what we're told at the beginning of the story. The reason why they can't win a World Cup is they don't have a striker, or at least a legendary one like the other teams. So there needs to be they're hyper fixated on their essentially their biggest flaw. Really, the only flaw that we're actually told about.
So, hyper focusing on the biggest flaw being the striker position. I think there may be validity to that in general. It's hard to really say regarding like the full context of football that I really can't even give that much context regarding. But it is a very important position because obviously it's scoring goals. But in retrospect to Blue Lock in particular, that hyperfixation of scoring goals no matter what and being the striker, the one who needs to get the goals, that clash right there for a team sport is very problematic, as we've just seen regarding Blue Lock. So does he make it an emphasis to kind of make it very clear that only certain people on the team is going to be that great striker? What does it really mean to be a striker besides getting goals? Is there a team aspect, or is it all individual aspect? And then everybody else will never be the striker. Sorry,
I'll
never be the striker.
You know, I think I'll say it super quick. I made a joke about this.
Mm-hmm.
We are still talking about story, right? Part of this story ending, I truly believe, is that to be the greatest striker, you have to make everyone around you the greatest striker. I'm telling y'all that, like, I feel like that's gonna be the final say. Like, it's kind of like the "We Are the Greatest Hero," like with Deku. I could 100% see that.
Like the True Zone and Kuroko no Basket.
Yeah, like if you can make everyone be the absolute best, because you can still be an individual working as a striker, being the ultimate scoring machine. But it's who you are as a player. You make everyone that. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Do you think the striker position is the one that can, as that position, is capable of doing that?
By the end of the story, yeah, I think it will be possible. I don't think they have a vision for it right now. I mean, we already know we already got a hint towards that because they want to have like 11 scorers. Like, the point is like everyone gets their own goal, so they're already kind of playing into the idea. But right now we're seeing the repercussions of them not fully understanding what that actually means. Right, we're seeing people clash with each other, so we're seeing the concept of that idea. It's rough around the edges right now, which I think is the point. Because it's not the end of the story yet. So
that's the interesting thing about it, because like there's people who are more than willing to change the philosophy because they have no innate interest to be the best striker. So they have really no incentive to just keep on following what Ego's preaching. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is for them to win. So we'll see. Lonnie, you had something to say?
I was saying back to what you guys were talking about, the whole being a striker thing. I think like we're gonna eventually get to a place or a situation with Asagi similar to the first instance where we see him, where like he has a choice of either shooting or passing, and I think it's gonna be a situation where like he has to, him knowing that like, oh, if I pass it right now, we win, and him having the thought to make that choice. I think that could be the friction between him and Ego, because Ego's like, no matter what, you're supposed to shoot. And if he makes that conscious decision of being that midfielder in the head that we all know Asagi does have, if he makes that choice to pass it to Rin or Baru or whoever else to win the game, I think that would kind of fuck with whatever the whole ego striker thing is. So I mean, that will be interesting, though. It could happen next game. It could be towards the end of the series, but he is going to go through that situation again where he has to make that critical choice.
But wouldn't you say that happened during the match when Karasu passed to Hiyori? Like gave up his chance to score to give Hiyori the better opportunity to score to actually bring the game closer.
Yeah, but that wasn't Asagi.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like we've seen an example of that to where Ego pretty much was like, we need to switch something up because not that his philosophy was being challenged, but opposing philosophies were clashing. Because we saw Isagi and Karaso like get into a huge argument about it.
Right.
Ty, you're muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. The reason they're losing mainly is because Isagi was crumpled up beneath the pressure. And put a good part, like a strong theme in a story, is that the other side should look right. Like there should be a good argument for the other side. The same way that when you are talking about One Piece, some people think that Marines are right, some people think pirates are right. Like because the author is doing a good job of displaying the argument for both sides, and they both look like viable options. That's just good storytelling, right? So yes, Karasu in moments looks very, very correct. He has points, right? But most good antagonistic forces should have points, right? Pain had points. Madara had points that seem correct, but they're overall there's going to be we're going to eventually get to a point where we see the holes in those points. You know what I'm saying?
I think in this situation, in every sense of the word, Hugo's point stood tall in every sense. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to what happened at the end of the match, Asagi could not beat Hugo, so he had to rely completely on luck, chance. And when he relied on luck and chance, the only reason why he couldn't hit that shot is because of the philosophy he held true, because of Rin.
Right.
So, like, in every sense of the word, Ego's philosophy failed in this situation.
Right. But that's the point, though, right? It's not complete. The same way that Hugo's philosophy will eventually fail, because he's an attacker. It's not gonna Hugo's right for now, right? It also, I don't think he's even right for now. I think his points seem stronger right now, but I think the idea that he's saying simply play. We know that Hugo is not correct from the standpoint of his logic is Isagi, you will not be the world. You will not be the world's greatest striker. We know it's not gonna be true, right? We know Isagi will obviously be the world's greatest striker. So all of that, or his argument's already out the window. Like it's not gonna be right, because if he's saying that simply play to your level and don't go above that, we've seen players do that all the time and it worked. Isagi has played above his skill level multiple times and it's worked. So Hugo already has holes in the argument. Like by his logic, Isagi shouldn't be here because he's not talented enough. So his argument clearly has holes. He just won this battle. Like I
don't know. We'll see. I mean, we're back at Nagi. It's time for that beast to be awakened. And then I'm curious to see what they plan to do with Blue Lock team number 2, of course. Anything else before we move on? Okay. Moving on. Switching gears a little bit. I think it's good to wrap up some of the anime talks first before we move into some like extraneous stuff. So, Witch Hat Atelier. This anime, I really like the last episode. I'm very interested. But there's a question I want to ask to set things up. Is Qiffrey going too far? Is
So-
his obsession with the brim caps going too far?
So I didn't see the last episode. Did he do some last episode?
I haven't seen it yet.
But now I'll go off what I've seen. So him erasing memories, right? Is he going too far? I don't know yet. The reason I don't know yet is because I don't know how crazy Brim Caps is. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying?
They showed up and countered Qiffrey last episode.
Wait, was you talking about the one where maybe it happens again? But I saw the part where he tries to like he's messed with the ink bottle and then the Brim Cap man breaks. So I saw that part, right? But what I'm saying is I don't know how bad they actually are. We don't know yet. So maybe they aren't too far. Like for example, if their plan is to like, you know, like erase the memories of everyone in the entire world, then no, it's not too far. Just because is it do the ends justify the means? Maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Ty, I think I said before, like not all brim caps are working together. Like they're all like different factions. Like brim caps are just people that don't go with their order. So like how you can't write on people's bodies. If you want to heal people, like because like we saw the one episode where the guy's like, you can like fix your bandages, but you can't heal his legs, and the girl's like, no. He's like, I know you're lying. The look on your face is you're lying. Yeah. So witches that heal people, they're considered brim caps. Are they evil? Not necessarily. Now, is the main brim cap that we're seeing evil? I'd say yes, but like, of course, I'd probably defend.
I'd say freaking Qiffrey working like a brim cap erasing memories, man.
Yeah, so I mean, he's breaking the law. He's breaking the laws as we see it, like almost every episode. So like, what's him in the brim caps?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I would say, to me, I need to know more about what this brim cap man did to Qiffrey, because Qiffrey's like, I'm gonna get back what you took from me, which you know,
maybe a lover.
That's what I was thinking. I speculate that him and the brim cap man, they both have like similar accents. They're probably from the same place. They probably grew up together. They could have the same accent. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were friends. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
Related friends or something like that. Just because they have the same accent. So they probably were connected with someone. Because I feel like something happened similar to I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a similar situation to Coco, right? Where an accident happened and it made them split, but someone they both knew got hurt because of it. And it made them split, like, because, you know what I'm saying, whatever situation happened. Because I could see it being an accident. And then perhaps the brim cap man wanted to go against society to fix it, while Qiffrey was like, no, we got to stay within the rules because, you know, this thing happened last time, whatever. Because they became a spooky villain that wants to kidnap Coco, I think.
Well, they have some plans for Coco. They teased at the most recent episode at the very end. The next episode is going to be very important regarding what the Brim Clap's plan for Coco. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because he doesn't want to involve the main organization. He's willing to fight the Knights Morales, and you have to beg the question: does he really care about Coco, or is he just using her?
I think he does. I think it's nuanced there.
Two things can be true.
Yeah. I think it's nuance.
What I love about Witch Hat is that like there are no good guys necessarily, because the Brim Caps are this mysterious people that are breaking all these rules, but also the good guys though are technically oppressors of magic, and like they have these hard-clad rules with like no exceptions. If you don't follow their rules, you done.
Nah, Lonnie. Coco's one of the good guys.
No, Coco's. I'm talking about like the facts.
I'm sure. I'm not being serious.
But the good guys aren't necessarily good either, because they're kind of just the ruling class. So I think there's a lot of gray area in Witch Hat, which I appreciate.
I would say I agree. Before I kind of get into an interesting concept is I do really like Tartar. I really like Tartar. The recent episode with Tartar, I really enjoyed it. The whole thing of him being being disabled because he only can see in black and white. He's colorblind. Was a very interesting dynamic, and we have officially started the Coco Tartar thing moving forward. That's obviously what they're going to be pushing, and I'm all here for it. It's definitely my favorite dynamic with Coco was with Tartar and him finding a new lease in life with working with Coco, and she also found something new. So that recent episode is probably my favorite episode of Witch Hat so far. And Tartar, not only is he has a really good dynamic with Coco, he has a very interesting dynamic with Qiffrey. Because he has his eyes on Qiffrey on what he got going on. And he's like, what did you do?
Yeah, he got his eye.
I do think there's going to be a very interesting situation where Tartar is going to be like a deciding factor between like Coco and Qiffrey's relationship, because Qiffrey seems very obsessed on doing what he's doing. So I'm curious to see where that goes. And I'm also curious to see how Tartar becomes an amazing witch, being colorblind as well. With that said, the interesting concept, I kind of think of what the Witch Hat Society, what they're doing. It kind of reminds me of modern society with AI. And this is what I mean. AI has a lot of controversy behind it, kind of like magic does in the Witch Hat universe. But in our universe, there's a lot of people who want to push AI, and AI could be like the future of humanity. It could change a lot. It could be a lot of innovation, but AI could also destroy society. A lot of negatives, a lot of bad things that people can use AI for. Very similar to magic in Witch Hat. The only reason why they took it away is because even though it could do all these good things, it has the ability to do so many bad things as well. So that begs the question, like when you think about it like this, it's very resonant in terms of like, this is a powerful device, but it can be used in too many terrible purposes. Do you think that they are right to kind of keep it shackled, considering the flaws of man, the flaws of humans? And we're seeing the flaws of human in the last 2 episodes. These people who are not witches are dickheads. Ty, you're muted.
I'll be forgetting. I do think you need to. So, are they jerks for not giving? I guess I goes for you guys. Would y'all, if magic was real, would y'all just want to be out for the public? I don't know, bro.
So here's the thing.
I don't know, bro.
I kind of put it like,
if anybody in this work use magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I kind of related a little bit to Star Wars, how it's like there's too much good. When there's too much good, things go bad, and when there's too much bad, things go bad. Like there needs to be order. The fact that they've completely suppressed the knowledge of magic, and that any type of leakage and stuff gets no mercy, like objective, you're bad, you're gone, out of here.
They're not killing them, they're just erasing their memories.
Anyway, that we know so far. Anyway, the fact that they're absolute good and like there's just order with no wiggle room at all, it's definitely created problems in their society. And of course, like the other side is chaos, but there has to be some. There's no actual balance in their society right now, which is absolute. And at the same time, yeah, you want to hide it from the public, fine. But who's to say the people in power, are they all absolute good? Do they all have absolute good intentions? So,
I agree with you. Like, I think that for the story, magic will definitely become part of the world. And I think that the story's going to also show that anything you care about is magic. That's why when she was like an artisan, doing artisan work, like Qiffrey compared it to magic. So I think magic is deeper than just literal magic, but things that you value. But I'm saying in the real world, in our world, I don't know, man.
I don't know either, and I feel like you can say that they are. I don't. It would be one thing if no one can use magic, but like people can become witches. Like, they have a whole system. People can be witches and use magic.
I would say, Ty, to throw it back at you. Think about everyone in power right now in our country. If they're the only people in our country that can use magic, is that a good thing? The people in power right now.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Throw what? Where?
The only people that can use magic,
right?
That's why. That's why I literally said.
Like if that already had a wand.
That's why. Wait, that's why I literally said I just don't know, because I think that complicates the question. I'm saying if everyone in our world could use magic, is that that sounds like hell? Now
I like it.
Oh, you want chaos? That's why I brought a more realistic. I brought a more realistic comparison regarding AI, because that is something that is that's here right now. Some people believe that everybody should be able to use it. It should be deregulated. Other people saying it needs to be heavily regulated because people can use it for very nefarious reasons. I don't need to name them off. If you want to know, go check out my political podcast. So it's like this is a situation where it's a tool that could change humanity for future. Like when people, maybe some people have thought about this. Like AI could do a lot of work for people. It can advance medicine. It can advance like certain tools. It can automate a lot of transportation. It can really change humanity, or it can completely destroy it because people are scumbags.
Yeah.
Lonnie, I'm with you, man. Gatekeeping the magic only hurts the good people, man. Give them an opportunity to be able to fight back.
So I think that this is what I'm saying, right? I don't think it should be willy-nilly. I think it should be known to the public, but there should be restrictions on who gets to. Well, at least maybe you have to go through like a certification to be able to use magic.
I'm fine with that, Ty.
Yes, something like that, right?
Don't they already do that in Witch Hat though? You can.
No, right. But I'm saying that
No.
if that's I'm saying that was open knowledge to everyone that there are certain things you have to go through to get magic. I'm saying the public don't know it exists. You know what I'm saying? So.
But also, like when we saw, like I forget the main apprentice's name off the top of my head.
Argot.
Like when we saw like her flashback a few episodes ago, like apparently she clearly comes from a family of magicians and stuff like that. So it's not like, so if you just get born into it, they're not. What makes them better than the others? Is it because they have money, because they have status and things like that? So like it's those type of things. So like it seems like magic comes from places of status, elitism, things like that. So again, is that how you keep order? By just giving the power to the rich, and then everybody else just thinks it's all sunshines and rainbows.
That'd be bad, man.
Well, I don't know enough about the Witch Hat universe to say it's only given to the rich. I've seen only like one rich.
Well, not just the rich, but it's clearly going to like specific people, and like only
I don't know anything about Qiffrey or what all the other girls past.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily have a problem with a family being born into magic and they kind of preserve it. What Ty was getting at is what I agree with. Everyone should know about magic. Now, the know-how can kind of be gatekept, and then, like Ty said, they can, you can learn, you can apply to learn, but the idea of it being a secret is not good to me. Also, I'm stamping it now. I can't wait until Coco gets into that forbidden magic, man. She's gonna change the perception, man.
Yeah, I think I'll say I don't know if you heard Miles. I was saying earlier. I think that there's gonna be a point where people realize that I think the change she's gonna bring to the world is that everyone's gonna be able to use magic, and then people are gonna be like, it's gonna be more commonplace and protected. They'll be like probably what the end of the story looks like.
I mean, I agree to that. I would say, even though like Coco's not my favorite character, she's so necessary because of her imagination and how she thinks about the world. It's very necessary for a world like this that's kind of stuck in their own ways. For sure. Anything else about Witch Hat Atelier?
Coco tough.
She cool.
She tougher than Freeman?
No, but shout out.
Yes, bro.
Show is.
No.
Yes.
No. Shout out though. Shout out Witch Hat though. It's cooking. Not another white-haired character better than Toshiro.
Yeah, that's like for real, man.
Ran free, huh? Ran free. Anyway, the other anime I want to talk about before we start getting into some of the other stuff is my personal favorite anime of the season, Demons of the Shadow Realm. A question for you guys is, when it comes down to this anime, or is everybody cut up? First question.
I'm one episode behind.
And the Full Metal author.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to tap it. I didn't really like it, but
Shake my head.
You're good. You're good, Ty. I don't know what to tell you.
I maybe I'll give it another chance.
Watch the first episode, and that was it, or
yeah,
I didn't.
But
I liked the first episode, but I think like the second episode is like what hooked other people that I recommended it to. Like the second.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Shit. So Lonnie, you're the only one caught up?
Yeah.
All right. I'll leave it. I'll leave that one alone. But Demons of the Shadow Realm.
I'm caught up, bro. Open it up now.
Okay. Who do y'all think is the traitor? The Kagemori traitor?
I already said it in Discord, nigga.
Yeah,
Get my mic on. Hold on.
I kind of agree with Miles.
It's that bald bitch ass nigga. 100%. That bald nigga. He's the only person that killed someone. That's what really did it for me. No one else, everybody else got to live. We got Yuru sniping niggas off the building. He's not killing nobody. You're gonna be the one nigga that kills somebody. Then they told that nigga guard the perimeter. You know, he has the big ass yokai demon, guard the perimeter, make sure nobody gets in. How all these motherfuckers got in, and they're inexperienced. So it's like we gotta be for real. It's that nigga. I think the the head honcho or whatever has like the 3 sons. I think it's way too obvious that the middle son is the bad one. It's not him. I actually think he might be a good guy.
Which one's the middle one?
The one with the butterfly that can spy on people.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking like because it's kind of obvious that it's the bald guy. So if he's just a red herring, then I think it's the big guy with the glasses, the big one.
Nah, they already did the subversion. They tried to make us think it was him, but he was just writing manga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, because he was the only one that had like that wasn't around that had like an excuse. But to me, it is the bald guy. Like it kind of
It's the bald nigga.
Because no one else killed anybody. I don't think anyone else died.
And he killed the main guy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. His only kill. The main guy.
So I'm kind of with you. I kind of feel like, and it's crazy. He was not around the entire time when they were questioning everybody. So that's suspect. I do respect that the master. I thought he was all night. Nah, he means business. He was like, once we find him, kill him and everybody he knows. These clans mean business, man.
You think he means business? That guy's evil too.
You think he's evil?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He ain't good.
Oh yeah.
Now he's evil, he's not good.
Now I think Jin, who's like the youngest son, but the leader of like the group, I would say, he's gonna be like the deciding factor in like I feel like handling his father. He's gonna be the difference. But yeah, that old nigga's definitely evil for sure. Definitely evil.
His hands dirty.
To back what you said about Witch Hat, it seems like nobody's good other than our main characters and Damon's. Like, other than I'll give it to Gabby. I like her with Asa, her friend.
Sure.
Even Tadara, I don't trust him, bro. Dara, he's not. I don't think he's fully good.
He's not. He's answering to somebody probably higher than him. There's definitely a bigger goal at play.
It's I'm curious to see how this all plays out, and I'm curious to see. Y'all think someone's gonna betray Yuru to eventually kill him because he has to die at some point?
I don't know. I did have a question kind of pertaining to that because Left and Right said like a few episodes ago how like the owner of Break is like the mortal enemy of one of them, and like the owner of Seal is like the mortal enemy of the other one. How is that gonna play out? Because they're both his daemons. So like
me and Riddell did. Yeah, we spoke about it. We don't know either, but it is definitely like a great area for them because I guess this will be the first time ever where one of the users got both of them, which kind of makes him kind of OP if he gets his shit too. So yeah, it's like that's gonna be crazy.
Like, stop listening to him, like, or is she gonna try to kill him, like? But also, she knows this. She knows that that's my fated rival. So why isn't she doing anything yet? Type shit. So.
Free Asa, man.
Free Asa. Hey, man, I really like this sibling duo. It's probably going to be one of my favorite moving forward. In anime, I don't think it'll be in front of Edward and Alphonse because that shit's elite. But I really like what they're doing with these two characters in particular and their growth, of course. And I'm curious to see exactly what like Yuru's gonna do because he's one of those main characters that's always on smoke. He's ready to go and confront the village elders. He's ready to handle business. He ain't shy. He said, "Give me my arrows. I give him my machete. I've killed people. I'm gonna do it again." This guy is ready to do what needs to be done. What do y'all think will happen if he goes back to the village?
Stockholm syndrome, man. Or that might not be the right syndrome, but I don't see him turning against the village anytime soon. It's going to be a lot. They would have to be directly connected to like his mother and father's disappearance for him to like really be on smoke about it. But I think he's still operating in that realm of confusion. He doesn't know who's who yet.
Yeah, because I only read like a little bit from where I read like a little bit past this next episode coming out. So I don't know, but I think I remember seeing like some clip on TikTok where he does go back to the village, but I just quickly scroll past it. So I know eventually does happen, but I hope he crashes out low key. I hope he low key crash. I want that old lady dead.
His grandma.
Yeah, fuck that grandma.
Yo,
And
Wow.
I feel like there's more to the story with that.
Ain't no way, bro.
Hey man, old people got to get taken out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Oh,
No, she's
I
shiesty.
guess now we hating on
she
the
is
elder.
shiesty, bro. She's on some
Super
bullshit.
shiesty.
Shiesty. We've seen it since episode 1. She's shiesty. And with the flashback with the dad, and when she was questioning the dad and giving that nigga dirty looks, like, why were you out? Like, she.
Yeah, that's actually a good point because in a recent episode, Yuru was talking about how the people who were trying to kill him were bandits. And we found out that they're not from the village. They had clean clothes. They're not from like where everybody else is. And his dad did not want to tell his grandma about these people attacking. She definitely sent them, bro. She's trying to kill you, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, some shit going on.
yeah,
It's crazy. No good guys.
none. I love it.
Hey, man. Hey, Damon the Shadow Realm, that shit elite. I'm really enjoying myself. Any other thoughts regarding this before we move on?
I spoiled myself a little bit. Just letting y'all know, fam, we're not getting Seal no time soon, man.
No time soon.
No
Okay.
time soon, man.
Well, when season one's
I read
ending,
ahead too, Lonnie. I did start reading it too.
See, to be fair, we're almost done with this season, and which had a fine. What? How many episodes for Damon?
24.
Oh shit! Because I saw Witch Hat, they only got 13 episodes.
Yeah, no, everything else is ending soon.
Yeah.
For a while, nigga.
Oh, they said we know this shit. Okay, I'm locked in. 24. We here. I can't wait. Curious to see what they plan to do. With that said, that is like all we got for like the anime portion for like Damon's the Shadow Realm. That one is really good. Any thoughts on Nippon or Restoria? I'll even throw it out to our ReZero fans over here.
Tomorrow?
I have not watched the most recent episode of ReZero. I'm sorry.
We could talk about ReZero because this is
Shit.
this is the best part of ReZero in my opinion. I'm like a little bit behind on the light novel because some people might argue like what's going on the light novel is the best part with Reinhardt going crazy and all that. But this is my favorite part of ReZero. We finally get to see Crash Out Subaru. We all know like how he got transported to another plane into a fantasy world and all that other stuff. But now his memories are erased. And so how different are you going to be if your memories are erased and you just getting killed right away? And surrounded by a bunch of random ass niggas. You just getting killed over and over again. You might crash out a little bit. I think so. This new Subaru isn't the Subaru that you see in episode 1. It's I can't wait.
Imagine getting like hard reset. Imagine getting hard reset during like an impossible run on Elden Ring. You done leveled up all that, then you're about to fight Gideon on the way to go beat the game, and now you're back to level 1. Good luck, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah. That last episode was insane. I think it's rated what it was 9.9.
Yeah. Santo, the mangaka's mom called him an asshole.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm convinced that man does not like Subaru for real. Like it's insane.
I mean, you have to like you create a character like that. You know, I feel like it's some type of like masochistic kink at that point.
But yeah,
Not gonna lie.
tomorrow's supposed to be the episode that apparently everybody's waiting for.
I don't think it's gonna go the way we want it to because is it an aura moment? Yeah, but the way that the story goes, I don't think we're gonna be getting what we think we're gonna be getting. Because yes, he's gonna be going up the stairs, and yes, it's gonna be a hype moment. They'll probably have like some hype music and shit behind it, but that's the scene. Him just going up the stairs acting crazy. Like everything else that happens might be like 2 episodes later and shit like that. So it's like I don't know. they might change it with the pacing, but like what's supposed to happen is him going crazy while going up the stairs.
I mean,
Got to be doing shit.
so the most anticipated scene is that scene going up the stairs, but I think they do show what happens at the top of the stairs. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because I did read a little bit and saw whatnot, but I do think that they end the episode with what happens at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
And
It's like 23 minutes. I'm trying to figure out like how they would. That's what I'm saying. Maybe the next episode. I don't know. They can pull it off. They can pull it off.
Well, they could just do where they have the ending, but they just don't do like, how they used to do in the old days, where like, yeah, we're giving you as much story as we can. Here's the credits, but you're still getting story.
You know that I still watch that scene where he just gets decapitated and the snow just piles on top of his body. That end credit scene is insane.
And the
with
world,
the good music, sad music with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. Okay.
I mean, it sucks because he's like, oh god, I made it with Rem's mangled body just to see a giant puck murdering everybody.
And they're doing a Kenpachi on crack justice. Who by the way, he's just I don't know. I just love the way that they're doing his character.
Okay. All right. Knicks versus Spurs. This is the NBA Finals of the year of 2026. No repeat champions. In the conference championship for the Eastern Conference, the Knicks spanked the Cavs, and everybody was slandering James Harden. And then the Spurs beat the Thunder in 7 games. And now everybody's slandering Chet Holmgren.
I mean, you can't perform like him and expect the majority of slander not to go your way. He was abysmal.
Thoughts on the
Game
finals?
7 at your crib?
The hate on Shea has been a little bit over the top. I understand it. I simply
Has it been?
I think
Over the top hate on Shea? Come on.
the free throw shit
They've always said that.
warranted, but like, yeah, I'm talking about some of the shit that person on my left has been saying, Riddell, like, because now
I didn't say anything about Shea.
because I remember like after game 7, he was trying to say like, oh, so now we're gonna get on Shea now. Like Shea didn't drop 35 and 9, but whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like we just kind of forgot like how good Shea actually is. Because not only did he play good defense and make good shots and make his teammates better, he did.
Talking about one game.
Yeah, I'm talking about one game.
I was just about to say, you reaching.
Yeah, I'm talking about one game. I'll literally talk about the last game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't even talk about the series apparently.
The series. But no, shout out to the Spurs. They won. Do I think it would have been different if J-Dub and McCain were out there throughout the whole series? Duh. But it's basketball. Shit happens. The Slash Bros are here to stay. Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper are still at like 21 and 22. They're only gonna get better. Victor's gonna get better. Carter Bryant is only gonna get better.
My nigga CB.
That nigga's a monster. Shout out his moms though. I saw a video. Whoo! All right. Him and Dylan Harper's moms. Yo, I got whatever.
Yo, can you chill out?
Why are we looking at
They got some great
Moms, bro.
figures in the Spurs organization. Great motherly figures. But emphasis on the figures. But no, the Spurs are
Can all be trusted.
we respect women over here and moms.
Exactly.
no, but the Spurs showed out. Are they ahead of schedule? Yeah, like how Thunder were last year, but this is the era that we're in. And I'm excited. I do need the Knicks to win. Ty, if we think that the Knicks are going to close out, we need to drive up and see Miles and turn up in New York.
You guys can
All
celebrate
right, I'll
over
spend
there.
$600, Miles.
Like
I'll
I
spend
said,
$600 to
if
come see you, buddy.
I'm telling you, if the Knicks win, the Statue of Liberty is in the Hudson. I am good. I'll be watching from my
That
seat.
shit is so overhyped. We are gonna be so okay in New York. I promise.
Nah.
I live here. You telling me?
Yes.
It ain't the same as when
I
Philly
see you
wins,
guys
man.
win a
All right,
playoff
bro.
game, and you guys celebrated like you guys just.
You see nothing
Nah,
but
hold on.
You see nothing but camaraderie. Nothing but camaraderie.
In Philly, they be wilding out. We saw that one dude eat horse crap. Remember when they won the Super Bowl?
Whoa.
No, I don't
What?
remember that.
Well,
Philly.
Yeah.
Philly's different though. Philly's
I don't remember that.
I don't know what we talking about.
Random. Eventually, you have to visit Philly. Philly's just a dirty ass place with some dirty ass. No offense to Philly.
You can't
You
say
can't-
that and
no,
then.
No, Jaden.
Yeah,
No,
but
Jaden.
No, Philly is a dirty ass place. No offense, Philly.
Yo, Jaden, come get these niggas, Jaden. Come get these niggas, man.
Dirty ass Philly. I said.
Oh
it.
yeah, Jaden from Philly. Yeah,
Yeah, Jaden for Philly. Come get these niggas, man.
That's like,
These
yeah,
niggas
dirty.
go get
dirty.
Lonnie.
And he should tell the truth and say, yeah, Philly dirty.
Wow. I wonder how you
No
feel about
offense.
New York.
No offense.
Respectfully though, respectfully.
Yeah, no offense. You know?
Yo, wow, someone said Staten Island clean. You believe in them?
Yeah. Staten Island? Yeah, Staten Island's clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen,
Sound
we
You
got
should
him.
have said the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Fuck.
You see, he's not biased.
Spurs Knicks, man. I don't agree with you said that being ahead of schedule. I think their team was that good, personally. Spurs.
They're a little ahead. They're a little ahead. Nah.
And the only reason why is because the relative competition in terms of like the contenders are like around their age. So it's like the only ones that you can defeat that was like expected contender are the Nuggets, and it seems like they're going down schedule. They're sort of like going in the wrong direction. So really, it's the Thunder matchup, and the Thunder are extremely young as well. They're both extremely young teams. Shout out to Spurs for doing what they're doing. I do think I'm glad you brought up Castle and Harper. I do think so the other players definitely need credit. I know Wemby is the golden child, and I'm okay with Wemby being the golden child. I respect him, especially since he likes to attack on time. You said what?
Devin Vassell balled out.
Yeah, the Vassell Champagne fucking hit everything in that game 7. He was going crazy.
Y'all be talking about these one games, man. That nigga Champagne boy.
Well, I say
Hey,
Devin Vassell.
that's the game he needed because he wasn't doing shit before.
Champagne made New York look bad. He bad.
Yo, I'm gonna say shout out to De'Aaron Fox.
For what?
For holding it down. He played
One
well
game,
in game
man.
7.
What to say? Like, because he played ass the whole
No.
playoffs.
He's been hurt, but he played well in game 7.
Well, he's been ass the whole playoffs.
He's
I
been
don't-
hurt. I'm not trying to glaze the boy up, but we can't sit here and act like
Before he got hurt, he was playing
let's not just poo-poo on De'Aaron Fox. Yes, he hasn't put up the stats that he's used to, but the main fact that you had him come into the game and you limit the turnovers by Castle, like that's his impact.
The Castle's not a point guard. That's like Castle should not have
I
been.
mean, yeah. De'Aaron Fox did his job.
He did his job.
Yeah.
damn, we really so it doesn't matter that he played well in game 7.
I mean, it matters, but I'm not gonna act like he played good the whole series.
No, I'm not saying that. He's been hurt. He also hasn't been playing well. But if we're just gonna sit here and talk about game 7, I'm like,
Well, you're
bro
telling me
deserves his work. It's the most important game, and he showed out. Especially because number 24, what's his name? I'm sorry for the Spurs.
was that
Yeah, bro couldn't make a shot to save his life.
Who?
I'm pretty sure 24 is Vassell. I can check.
Oh yeah, Vassell shot horrible in game 7.
Yeah, he couldn't make a shot to save his life.
Vassell shot horrible in game 7.
That dunk though.
That dunk though, what's his name?
if I'm not giving like the highest paid player on your roster. Oh, he limited turnovers. That's the number one thing he did. Like, okay, cool.
No, but he was a steady
I'm
force for them.
I'm gonna call it what it is, man. And Riddell, this is not a flip flop from our convo last time, because I still think everything I said. I still think everything I said last time. The Spurs kind of got lucky, man. That nigga Shea, that nigga had his engines on. Finally, he showed up, did what he had to do. Those role players that kind of weren't on their shit, or kind of were on their shit the whole series, that variant finally hit them and they vanished. That's what happened. If Caruso doesn't go 1 for 9 and he goes maybe 3 for 7, if these guys are hitting some shots, Spurs would have been out of there. They got spared. they got lucky them niggas weren't hitting their shots in that game. Because Shea had it turned on, it wasn't looking good. And it wasn't until the very end of the game where they started to get some room. They got lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
It seemed like and I was multitasking. Unfortunately, I couldn't really hyper focus. I'll be hyper focusing every single game for the finals and really analyzing it. But it seems like the Thunder tried to go to all reliable and did a lot to try to set up Shea for opportune spots so he can score and do what he got to do. Because they were having a lot of other people try to bring the ball up, and it just wasn't working, man. It wasn't working. The systems that they were trying to set up was not working. And of course, Shea did his thing, especially in the mid range. Of course, the 3-point shot was not hitting, and that probably would have helped a lot. But I do think if J-Dub was playing, they probably would win. But in this situation, they didn't. The Spurs played really good defense on all the other players. And the role players for the Spurs, they were locked in. This game in particular.
Overly.
They were locked in.
Shout out my boy Luke Cornett, bro.
He played well, man.
Of the game.
That was a play of the game, in my opinion. Like it felt like there was such a big. It could have flipped right there, and OKC could have made a little run. That block was insane.
But on my thing also as well, Wemby has 5 fouls, bro.
How do you not get him out the game?
Attack the rim. Like attack the rim. Like really.
Who's gonna attack the rim on their team?
It doesn't matter. He has 5 fouls.
Check.
I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
If Chet would have had that 4 points and then noticed that Wemby was in foul trouble and turned up the aggression and had 12, I wouldn't have said he had a bad game. I would have said he kind of knew when to turn it on. But bro, you passive the whole time, my nigga. The whole time.
That was nasty.
You took
That was
2
nasty.
shots in that game 7.
No Jared McCain. I mean, no.
AJ Mitchell, brother.
No AJ Mitchell. No J-Dub. Caruso's not making anything. McCain's not making anything. And you still say, oh, I'm only going to take 4 shots? Like at halftime, like you don't think like, oh, I need to assert myself more because like nobody's producing offense but Shea?
So this is kind of another rehash of the conversation me and Miles were having while we're watching Game of Thrones. Chet can't create on his own. He just can't. So the Thunder needed to do a good job because another reality is Shea's really not a playmaker for real. So they needed to really create more opportunities for Chet to get opportune shots because he wasn't going to do himself. He wasn't dribbling past nobody. He wasn't bodying anybody. So you have to create the advantages for him. And the Thunder on the court had nobody to do that for him. So that's something they really need to look at because Chet, he's a play finisher. And I don't know. I'm gonna give him some time before I gauge what level of a play finisher he is. But he ain't a creator. He's nowhere near Wemby as a creator, and Wemby has his flaws.
If you OKC, you try to get Giannis.
No, I mean not if it's involving trade and Chet.
Trade and J-Dub.
Yeah, I'd give J-Dub up.
I give because they have a lot of guards and wings that can not replace his production, but at least supplement a little bit. Because Casey Wallace showed when he has the ball in his hands more that he can produce a little bit. McCain showed in the playoffs that he can produce a little bit. You still have Caruso. You have McCain now, who was in it's only McCain's second year, and he was leading the rookie of the year last year before he got hurt over Stephon Castle. Still has a lot of room to grow. So you have a lot of other guards. Then also you still have a million picks. So they don't really need the wing help as much. So you put Giannis next to Chet. That could work.
The real question, the most important question of the day.
Yes, he's better than Luka.
That's a stupid statement. Anyhow, how do the Knicks beat the Spurs?
Superior shooting. This is the hardest shooting team that the Spurs have faced thus far. And they try to have Wemby guard the weakest offensive option and kind of let him roam around and assert himself. I don't believe he's going to be able to do that very well against the Knicks. I do think they're a little bit too scorching right now. The numbers are fake, but they're shooting really well, and they have a lot of shooters everywhere. They got a shooter in every position in some lineups. They got 2 to 3 shooters off the bench. Niggas like Shamit, Deuce. They have a lot of firepower. So I think it's going to It's gonna take some. We're gonna see how Wemby adjusts in a 7-game series because I do think it's gonna go to 7 games. We're gonna see how he adjusts with a lot of space and him having to kind of move around constantly. But yeah, I think that's gonna be their avenue to kind of win. I think Wemby. We got OG, and I believe in him, but I think Wemby's gonna get off a couple of these games. I think it's just an inevitable. We got to just hope we can out offense them because we're not gonna out defense them for sure.
I think the biggest thing is gonna be Cat and Wemby. If Cat can get going from the 3-point line and pulls Wemby out, I do think it opens things up for Jalen Brunson to attack the rim. If Cat isn't firing, I'm sorry, I don't see any which way New York wins.
I don't even think Cat has to shoot though. I think if Cat is getting guarded by, let's say, Champagne, I would say he needs to assert himself and get to the rim. He's already been showing his playmaking chop. Once again, we have other shooters other than him. I think the goal is to kind of have to make Wemby match up with Cat. I think Wemby matched up against Cat opens up so many offensive opportunities for the Knicks. But I don't think Cat shouldn't shoot. I'm not gonna lie. With Wemby having the roam, I think he should get downhill on a smaller defender that's less physical. Especially with them kind of letting Cat get off this travel gimmick he's been doing, where he just drops his shoulder and runs to the rim. Nigga, get to that fucking rim, make that nigga Wemby guard up, and yeah, I think we have a really solid chance.
Yeah, the Cat at this point also has earned enough respect as a shooter that they're not just going to leave him open. That's just not an option for the Spurs. So I agree that Wemby is going to have to make a decision. And if he does not guard Cat, then Cat needs to dominate that. But the most important thing about Cat, and this is why I've really been liking how they've been using, is his playmaking. Something that's always been underrated in my opinion, and they're really now optimizing it. Because if Wemby can't just sneak around that paint, not only will Brunson get his opportunities, but most importantly, the other players will be able to get an opportune moment, opportune locations near the paint with Cat's passing. So I think that's going to be very interesting how they deal with that. And I really, really hope Cat is locked in. I do think Cat is a big X factor for this game for sure.
Yeah, facts.
Lonnie, you want to say something?
No, I was gonna agree with Miles. I think that OG has to be probably the best player on the Knicks, but I think that Jalen Brunson's gonna be put through hell with Stephon and Dylan and Fox guarding him. But the Knicks haven't really played against like great perimeter defenses this playoffs.
They haven't.
The Hawks was the closest thing with like Dyson Daniels, and we saw that they struggled against a way lesser version of perimeter defense
In the first 2 games.
But historically, they had the issue too. I mean, the Pistons, hard fought series that won off bullshit. Quite frankly, we shouldn't have won the game. So yeah, I agree with you, Lonnie. I'm concerned about the physicality that, especially like Stephon Castle, kind of brings. When people kind of pest that nigga Brunson, I'm thinking Andrew Nemhard and Nesmith in the Pacers series last year. That nigga does struggle. He does struggle against that physicality. I'm not worried about De'Aaron Fox. That's free food. Or that's going to be James Harden 2.0. But yeah, Castle, I'm kind of scared of him. CB, definitely afraid of CB. But we got Cat, man. That's the good thing. We got 2 options. I'm not Shea, man.
Like Stefan said in the chat, if Cat stays out of foul trouble, I think the Knicks are going to be in good shape.
Cat gonna foul, boy.
Yes, he is.
Cat gonna foul.
I mean, as long as Wemby just keeps on just launching those grenade launchers, he'd be all right.
Also, like how good is Mitchell Robinson right now with that hurt hand, pinky, whatever the hell? So that's gonna be another factor because if Cat gets in foul trouble, Mitchell Robinson can't do what he does best.
Exactly.
They definitely need Mitchell.
Cat's the X factor. I'm telling you, he's the Cat. Bring us home.
Hey man, I think I trust Mike Brown's adjustments for what they planned it because that's the only place I'm very concerned. Like Jalen Brunson with all the guards that they could put on him on 1v1 physical matchups. But if Jalen Brunson's able to handle the 1v1s and handle the physicality, utilize. He's a strong. He might be short, but he's strong. He has touch, and he got a 3-pointer, unlike some guy from OKC. So that's going to be very interesting to see Jalen Brunson do what he got to do. And Mike Brown, the way he adjusted against the Hawks, I could see him doing it again against the Spurs. So shout out Mike Brown, man. Locked in. So, any other thoughts?
Like I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really know who I want to root for. I'm a complete, bystander in this because I'd be watching them side talk NYC Instagram videos, Miles. Man, fuck Trae Young. What did they say about Embiid in the final? It wasn't. Oh no, they said something about Harden in the finals, and I couldn't believe it. I love those. I love the energy, but then you just look over there and you just kind of see Wemby, and you're like, that Nike commercial that they had for him was clean. They cooked with that. But I don't know. I'm just excited to see because Jalen Brunson, man, if he wins, he's the greatest Knick of all time.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow. His story too has been incredible. I think it'll be insane.
As of now, who's the greatest Knick of all time?
One of the old niggas.
Well, like probably
Ewing.
Is it Patrick?
It's either Ewing or Frazier. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me Brunson now.
Yeah, so it's been like 30 plus years. Here we good.
Wow,
he does it, man.
The old generation.
Yes.
Yeah.
My goodness, if he does it.
Jeremy Lin's the best Knick of all time.
Yeah.
Those 2 weeks, man, no, that was insane.
It was. All right, predictions. Knicks Spurs. How many games? Who wins?
Spurs in 6.
Spurs in 7.
7 Knicks.
I want the Knicks to win, but I got Spurs in 6.
Knicks in 7.
Speak, nigga.
Audio
We'll
podcast.
go Knicks in 7.
Okay, we got 3-3. 3 Spurs, 3 Knicks. It should be interesting.
Miles, I'm rocking with you, man. The side talk video for the finals would be insane.
They're gonna do Wemby wrong, man. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. Because when we beat Harden, boy, they lit his jersey on fire. Mad niggas come with blunts, cigarettes. They were all lighting it up in the vid. I'm like, yo, this is nasty work, man.
All right, we gotta take that trip.
This is nasty.
If it's elimination game time, we driving up there.
To be fair, I mean, Wemby's not really hateable.
New York, right? If they win, bro, New York's gonna be crazy.
OKC,
bro. No, it's not.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
That's what she's saying, man.
I lived through 3 Yankees championships. We good. I'm telling you, we good.
Different though.
Yeah, but it's been so long for the
Yankees
NBA.
are like God. The Yankees are like God in New York.
They are, but they're used to it. So it's like they can calm down.
Sure, but like you said on Dojo, which I agree. By the way, go check out that video. Like that's you referenced the sportscaster. I watched the same video.
Mhm.
New York has the Jets, has the Giants, has the Yankees, has the Rangers, but the Knicks are different. If the Knicks win, it's different.
I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be so safe. I promise you.
Well, Miles will
Care about
protect me
Taylor.
when I'm down in New York.
I promise you.
I just want it to be fun.
Well, Lonnie, it's gonna be fun. That it will be. It's gonna be safe. It's not gonna
In
be
order
chaotic.
for it to be fun, Knicks in 7. So I don't know why all of you guys didn't say Knicks as well. That's kind of crazy.
I would love for the Knicks to win,
That's it.
but I got the Spurs.
I'm kind of rooting for the Spurs. So
You're rooting for the new GOAT?
yeah,
You know, Ty got his tinfoil hat on.
Why'd you turn your back on America, Ty? What happened?
Jesus,
America, bro. You know,
You said
This-
Ed, he black, he American. You said
It's fine,
Shane,
it's
he
fine.
black and he Canadian. I'm talking about the troll gimmick.
all the
Brunson,
troll-
he American.
the troll gimmick. I don't be trolling with Anthony. I'm not trolling with that, but it's nasty, but it's also real. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know. It's just something. I think I got so invested in the OKC Spurs series then I'm like, you know what? Whoever come out of here, I'm just gonna root for them.
I'd still say that was the real finals. That was the real finals.
Not
Nah,
if the
that's
Knicks
the
win.
real finals.
What?
What?
The two best teams in the NBA that went.
The two best teams in the NBA are in the finals.
All right, man.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, I need the Knicks to win, man. Yeah, I need the Knicks to win.
I'm rocking with you, bro. I'm rocking with you.
Anyhow, real quick before we move into the state of play stuff, Rams, Patriots. Rams got Myles Garrett. Patriots got AJ Brown. Quick thoughts.
I don't think I've ever seen a more all-in team. Like I'm talking dream team,
Eagles.
2007
Namdi
Patriots.
Asamoah.
I've never seen a more all-in team than this Rams team that is coming up next year. They fixed their corner problems. They got Jared Verse. Obviously, it sucks to lose him, but you're getting fucking Myles Garrett back. Maybe the greatest defender of his generation. Like their D line is nasty too. Let's not say and pretend like obviously their offense. You got, bro. This team is stacked. It's fucking stacked.
Bro, if
And I'm
Aaron Donald comes out of retirement, bro, it's not fair.
By the way, I don't think he's gonna do it. I think it's just kind of fun to kind of speculate. I don't think he's gonna do it. But
I think he does.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think he does it.
I don't want to be in that building if they don't win the Super Bowl. I do not.
The only way they don't win is if Stafford gets injured. It's like the only way.
Oh my God. And if you even think about it, they fucking, according to them, we don't agree with the pick, but they've also fixed their quarterback situation. They've taken care of a lot of their problems.
I kind of agree with it now after the Myles Garrett trade. I'm gonna be honest. I see the vision because Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie and a lot of their players are not that old. After Stafford, Ty Simpson could just walk right in with this roster. All of them still in their primes. I don't hate it now. I hated it first. Then they did the Myles Garrett trade. Now I don't hate it. So I'm kind of here for that.
And Jared Verse, he's a cocky dude, so he should be ready to go in Cleveland.
Yeah, the Browns got a good defense. He'll be all right.
I still don't like it because next year's QB class is supposed to be generational. So worst case, you just get a QB next year and you load up this year with because like wasn't Ruben Bain still available or like Akil?
Did they trade their picks next year?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be they trade their first round pick, but there's like 5 to 6 QBs.
Didn't they trade their second round pick too?
No, so next year, it's next year's first round. The year after that is second round, and the year after that is third round.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I'm not, is there going to be a second round quarterback better than Ty Simpson?
Probably as good.
It's
supposed to be a generational. It's supposed to be a generational QB draft. So
I mean, if Sean McVay picks him, because this one, the only reason with Ty Simpson now is because they were like, ugh. Sean McVay wanted no parts of that, but he's going to do his job.
We know why. We know why they got Ty Simpson.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
the general manager for the Rams is best friends with Ty Simpson's dad. They're best friends.
Oh, nepotism.
And when Ty Simpson was thinking about going to the draft, his advisor was the Rams GM who told him to go enter the draft.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah, so his godfather drafted him basically. Nepotism. But not that Ty Simpson's bad, but it was nepotism. Like your dad's best friend just drafted you. When there was clearly other needs. So it is what it is. But Myles Garrett, he's the best player in the league. Not in the league. He's the best player, best defender in the league. My fault. And then you could argue he's the best. You could argue he's the best player in the league. He just broke the sack record. I don't care. Mahomes just tore his ACL. Whatever. And then if you get Aaron Donald back, who was the best defensive player of the last decade, with Trent McDuffie, and they still have Kobe Turner, they still have Brian Young on that defense. The only issue was health because Devontae Adams got hurt last year. Puka's injury prone. Matthew Stafford's been hurt the last few years. Kyron Williams also been hurt. So health is the only issue with them. But I mean, they should win.
I hear everything you're saying. If Aaron Donald comes back, bro, Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald rushing a quarterback is unfair.
It's kind of it's crazy. It is crazy.
But he's not gonna be. He's not gonna be like prime Aaron. He's not gonna be because he hasn't played in like 2-3 years. We see what happens with every.
It's Aaron Donald.
I'm not saying
Who
he's not
walked
gonna
away,
play.
not
I'm not
because
saying
of
he's not gonna play.
injury. He just walked away.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but you have to be in
every football player
too.
when they don't play for 1 or 2 years, they definitely have a drop. He still can be Pro Bowl level. If you have a Pro Bowl level DT next to Myles Garrett, that's still amazing. Is he gonna be all pro Aaron Donald? I don't think so.
I think if you even get a couple sacks from him, it's worth it.
Yeah, no,
Because
like him
you're
next
not
to
bringing him there for the
Kobe
regular
Turner, who's also a
season.
Pro Bowl DT. So it'll be Myles Garrett, Kobe Turner, Aaron Donald, then Brian Young in the linebacking court. That's fucking ridiculous.
You can't double
crazy.
anybody. You if he steps, you can't double anybody.
Well, it's just we don't know if he'll come back. I don't want to speculate too much with
Yeah,
Aaron
but
Donald.
even with the
until
D line the
event.
Rams have now, you double team Myles Garrett at your own risk. The
You're
other
cooked.
people on that line are good.
He also does have to he has until week 16 to join the team.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Join at the end.
the Myles. I mean,
Bruh.
the Aaron Donald thing. If it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't matter. This team's fucking good.
Like,
The only
think
thing
about
is,
it.
hopefully they're smart enough to understand that you don't keep McDuffie outside a lot. I know they paid him pretty well, but he's an amazing slot corner. Put him where he's best at, and then you can work from there. But God, that
Depends on
team,
the sets they want to run.
that team's.
I
So
just
fucking
can't
good.
wait until Stafford wins another MVP and then wins another Super Bowl and then
Free neighbors, bro. Free neighbors.
You want to push that Stafford is better than Aaron Rodgers narrative so bad.
oh, I do.
Fiending. He's
I-
fiending for
He
it.
needed for it.
Oh, I do so badly. That's another demon agenda that is just I'm gonna be. vindicated.
I'm sorry. I legit believe he could win a second one, and I still think Aaron Rodgers is better than him.
For real.
You're talking better,
That's another one.
not
that doesn't
greater.
change anything.
Hey man, I'll leave it in the pot. We'll see what happens in the season. We'll see if I can bring it out. Leave it in the pot for now.
Yeah, the AJ Brown one. I mean, we knew it was coming, so
Yeah, not much to say. Got a really good offense, Patriots.
is it kind of crazy? I'm like, call Stephon back.
I mean, we got Romeo Dobbs, and then we have Matt Collins, and then Booty, who was really good last year for us.
Pop Douglas.
Yeah, and then we also have Hunter Henry. So it's like we're good. We're good.
Yeah, really good receiving core. I'm gonna be honest.
My only fear is that apparently the Rams were really interested in AJ Brown, but they got his medicals and then they backed out. So
that could be some cap that team throws out there.
Question. What is a team that made the playoffs last year that you think are going to fall off?
my Patriots.
I still think the Patriots are good enough to make the
We
playoffs.
overperformed.
They won't be. I still think they can make a wild card. Obviously, they won't be as good as the West. I think
because we went from the
team's good
easiest
enough.
schedule last year. Now we have a top 3 hardest schedule. We're definitely gonna struggle a little bit. My
If you don't win 14, you win 10.
Second round of the playoffs. If we make the second round playoffs, I'm cool. But
Who made the playoffs last year?
Okay, well let me rephrase. One team that made the playoffs last year that will be more than likely to not make the playoffs this year.
Chargers?
I'm trying to remember who made the
Did
playoffs.
Houston make it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Houston's making it again, but they could drop out. They could. drop out.
Houston might be my pick if CJ Stroud can't fix whatever the hell's going on with him.
Oh, Panthers.
Oh, Panthers are probably
Panthers?
the most likely choice.
Panthers. Yeah.
That is true, but
Panthers might win the division
balling.
again.
Yeah, but that's a tough
They were
division.
balling to finish the season, though.
I think Falcons will win the division.
I'll say
Or the Bucks.
Falcons could fix it up. Bucks are still good. And then what's the third team? I know. Oh, sorry, Santo. The Saints are.
Yeah, because the Saints are
Oh,
cooked,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, no need to address them. Oh, the Jaguars could drop.
They
They
lose.
didn't really improve their team.
They lost H-in, right? He's with the Saints now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's ETN. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know if Brian Thomas is gonna bounce back.
Travis
thought they were
Hunter's
gonna
a
trade him.
question mark.
I thought they were going to trade him.
And Riddell said all of that when the Saints have a better record than the Giants again.
I don't care. Go who day?
Wow. Just abandoned his fandom, Santo.
Mm-hmm.
With the
Oh,
quickness.
y'all see the video of neighbors?
Knowing Riddell, he can't support Jackson Dart.
They was cooking him on the Levitard show. You see that?
Well, apparently,
Pride.
John Harbaugh's a big Trumpy too.
Who day?
I'm not gonna hold you. Most times I don't really care.
I don't care either.
But
hey,
it's also like I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Nah,
also at the same time.
I can't not care. That's impossible. With that said, any more Rams?
Miles, state of play. Santo,
Okay,
state
fine.
of play. Dynasty Wars 3 remaster. Got an overview trailer. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it after this. I'm fucking excited. But you told me there's gameplay for a new God of War game.
State of play, and this nigga's talking about Dynasty Warriors.
Chill out, bruh. I was waiting for you to come back.
Can I before Miles goes? I just want to say, Tokon, Mag, Green Goblin, and Carnage in one trailer. I am thoroughly pleased.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean by Okon?
It's basically
a
like
fighting
modern
game.
version of fighters, right?
Oh, okay.
Capcom is cooking. Keep doing what you're doing. You
Miles
are
did
doing
have something to say
phenomenal
about
work.
when we brought it up.
Let me know if you want me to show anything in particular.
When we were talking about Pragmata, Santo, I brought up Capcom's recent string of successes, and Miles was like, let's actually be honest here. And I thought Miles had a few good points.
I just think the run is a lot shorter than people are. People are trying to elongate how long they've been good, and they haven't been good that long. Now this little string they're on right now, oh yeah, they're cooking. They got a lot going on. But yeah, Capcom, they slow down. I'm not quick to giving gaming companies credit no more. I don't like to give anybody credit for real. You got to like really show me this has to be organic. It can't be a gimmick. But yeah, Capcom's doing their thing. Oh, the state of play was cool, like all the way around. I think there's something there for everybody. Tomb Raider fans rejoice. New Tomb Raider. That's
Those
probably
are
gonna.
good. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Is it made by the same people who made the trilogy?
I don't know all of the details because they didn't really do a too long of a background kind of like expose on it. You know, they talk after they reveal the game. They didn't do too much, but new Tomb Raider is probably going to be good. Pretty much all of the games are good. New title named Kagemori looks interesting. Looks like a kind of open sandbox set in like a Japan that's overrun by like yokai, and you can like shift back and forth in between the world. So that's like a pretty cool concept. I did want to touch on the Wolverine.
That should look gas.
You think it looks ass?
I said gas.
Oh, okay. People do think it looks ass though, Lonnie, unfortunately. And the only thing I'll say to those kind of people is that bro, it looks like the Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know the clunkiness you guys are talking about. Like the Spider-Man play clunky. I feel like Wolverine's getting a lot of hate. When I feel like it should be getting praised. It's looking like a linear action game, which thank God I'm so glad it's not open world. And they put a lot of attention to detail. There's a scene when he like gets shot with a shotgun. There's actually a hole in his whole body. And then over time you can see it slowly regenerating. So this is not some bullshit they're kind of mashing together. It looks like it's gonna play somewhere in between, like I would say God of War and Spider-Man. Based off kind of the things that I'm seeing. Yeah. And then there's other X-Men in it. Jean Grey is in this trailer as well. So you're gonna have other X-Men that kind of play around with things of that nature. So look out for that. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? A lot of the other stuff is like, I would say Onimusha, the new one. That's a pretty big deal. Capcom, once again. That looks fantastic. I'll be getting that game day one. Kind of been waiting for it. Played all of the Onimusha. That's a really good game. Outside of that, it's a lot of horror games. They're really horror and dinosaurs, I would say. there are a lot of like immersive games with like prehistoric vibes, brand new IPs. So not like a Jurassic Park or anything like that, but just these sprawling open world dinosaur games. There's a new Silent Hill. So that was the horror I was talking about. That was revealed today as well. And then the elephant in the room. The main stage of the show.
Oh shit. Now I'm getting nervous. I don't like how we're talking about it.
Hey man, it's going to be a good game. But it's the new God of War. I'll do
Right
the good
there.
first. I'll do the good first.
Okay.
I'm glad we're getting a God of War so soon. This is probably going to be next year. I'm glad they're at least working to like continue the series. That is what kind of made me happy. And the action, the gameplay when I did see action looked phenomenal. It did look really great. It looks fluid.
Kratos' wife?
Yeah, you're playing as Kratos' wife. Yeah. And that's my problem with it, by the way. It looks really fluid. And she fights unique. It's kind of like she moves like Atreus, but she has like the strength of Kratos. She has a lot of dexterity. She's very nimble. And she can fight in the air, which is something we've never seen really in God of War. She has like aerial-based combat, like in her abilities. Really cool side character, like this talking gelatinous cube. He's gonna be like your comedic relief. He's gonna be like what's my boy that was hanging on our hip in the last two
Mimir.
games? He's gonna be like the Mimir of the game. I can see it's like this cube. He had like a sword in him. My issue with the game comes. I'm sure it's gonna play great. I'm not even sure if I can say the story's gonna be bad. The story's probably gonna be good. I don't care about Kratos' wife, man. And it's like I feel like, to me, this game is giving me the same way Spider-Man Miles Morales gave me. This game is here to be a segue to what Atreus is doing. That's what I think.
I think you're right.
Kratos' wife basically has passed on. When she was introduced in the first game, she was already dead, which is like a problem to me. I can't be invested in a character that's like, she started off dead, right? We did the journey. In my mind, I'm done with this character, and now she's back. She kind of can't pass on. Gabe kind of did some research on this and told me this takes place in this place called Everyone or something like that. And it's basically a place where a bunch of different gods from different pantheons exist. So the two ones we see in the trailer are the Mongolian God of War, and I don't think it was Egyptian. Egyptian was not the second one I remember, but it's two different gods of wars. Across two different pantheons, essentially. And I'm not interested in this journey. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. I don't care. They're gonna find this and they're gonna segue into Atreus' mission of him going through the pantheons to free all of the giants. I guess freeing his mother is the kind of poetic thing they're probably going for. And I just don't care. I don't care. I'd rather see Atreus. I'd rather go on his journey. And I don't, again, I'm a money guy. This is a DLC, man. This is a DLC. Playing as Kratos' wife is a DLC. There's no way, and outside of just actual glaze, there's no way anybody can tell me why they would want to or care about playing as this character. That is dead. Go ahead, Lonnie.
So I agree with you on some of the point. Like, do I care about herself as the character? No. But the place that she's at, that is where I'm interested at. Because like it seems like that's where a bunch of just gods from the different pantheons go that are dead. Maybe I think they also mentioned Beset and stuff like that. So I am interested.
They did.
I'm myself interested in the other gods.
You guys don't care about the girl that plays on that Daredevil show?
No.
I mean, she was cool. Like even in God of War, the second one, God of War Ragnarok, she got a lot of scenes in that because you got to see her and Atreus like actually interact, which was cool. And then we got to see how powerful she was, Miles, when we see that other frozen lightning bolt in that desert area, kind of. So you got to see how strong she was. But I'm with Miles. Like the problem is, Miles is probably right. The gameplay is going to be great. The story is going to be good for what it is. Just about a character I don't care about, and also it's kind of the time period's kind of weird. If you're going to give me a story like this, show me how she meets Kratos for real.
Well, apparently this.
Show me that.
This is after she dies. But apparently, like I think they said that like throughout this story, she's gonna be like able to peer in on Kratos and her son and stuff like that while they're in the middle of their journey and stuff like that. So I guess we get to see her
Well,
perspective.
Kratos is retired. He's not doing nothing.
But
No,
Hey,
yeah,
wait, Lonnie, hold on. She's gonna
No.
watch Kratos be with another bitch.
that's
Yup.
what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yup.
but also to that point,
What?
when Kratos kills gods, are they gonna show up there? Then she has to deal with that shit because that would be low key.
We're just rehashing God of War again.
That
We
would
doing
low key be funny. And also, hey, with the Greek gods, is she gonna have to deal with any of Kratos' old baggage?
That's
don't
I'm
see how you
interested.
can't-
I'm interested
That's
in those
nostalgia bait
interactions.
right there.
It is nostalgia bait. But again, like to Miles' point,
I don't
that
agree
just
with
sounds
that
like
point.
DLC. That sounds like a DLC story. Like she's the because this is a background story during the last 2 games, and she's like going on her journey while watching them go through their journey. That's DLC shit. I'm more interested in the world and what's going on and who she might interact with. Like, because didn't Kratos like fuck Persephone and all that other stuff in the first few.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
if she has to fight Persephone, that'd be fucking dope. Like, yo, he was my man first type shit. Like, yo, and then they box.
Bro, no way we're gonna see her fight Kratos' lovers, bro.
That would look be
Hold on.
funny. But like, hey,
Hold
like I said, it
Hold on,
sounds like
time out. And also, we got a $2 super chat by Sauce, real quick. $2 super chat by Sauce. Shout out to you, Sauce. Just caught up. Y'all on the right path with Damon.
Love to see it.
All
I
right, so
completely disagree with this comment, by the way.
yeah, so let me give you a premium example, Gabe. I don't know if you've ever watched Game of Thrones. John Aaron is very integral to the story. His death technically kind of just sets things off in the story starting for Game of Thrones. If they give me a John Aaron origin story, I wouldn't give a fuck.
And for me, it's not even. So here's my thing, right? I don't necessarily. If you want to pay homage to the character, I don't know if it was Lonnie or you that said it random. Show me what she was doing before. They went on this journey. Her death was supposed to be symbolic. Her death was supposed to be this thing that brings them together. Wouldn't bringing her back dilute that? They went through this whole journey. Her ashes were important. It made them go against the entire Norse pantheon in order to do it.
And then
she's back.
She comes back on her own.
And she's back. So yeah, like the character is important, sure. I also don't believe that every character that leaves a mark on the world has to be heavily explored. And so, Gabe, and it's not bringing her back. I would argue that's worse.
Like, what's the point then?
What's the point?
It's like the whole thing is like, oh, the gate is sealed. The gate is sealed. So she unseals the gate.
It's her own story during the same time on the 2 games we played with. Yeah, that's not appealing to me.
So okay, but then yeah, that's still the problem. Okay, she gets to the end of the game. If the end of her game is when Atreus dips to go find the giants,
I'm gonna be honest.
why would
It's a DLC. This is not a standalone game. Now if this game is $40, okay. If this game is $70, this is not a standalone game.
I have a feeling it's about to be $70.
It is going to be 70. This This character is not standalone game worthy.
So unless you just let's look at what the game is trying to accomplish here. I guess it's showing us a taste of all the of all the different pantheons.
The idea is this, right? The idea of the story is she's stuck in this place because I don't know when people act like I don't know the story. The idea is that she's stuck in this place because there's a part of her that's stuck with Kratos and Atreus, right? She can't completely let go. So instead of her going into Valhalla, the gates are kind of shut and she's kind of stuck in this limbo. So yeah, we're probably gonna get story. We're kind of gonna get backstory and things that help her understand why she can't let go to eventually lead her into letting go. I don't care about this bitch letting go, what she need to let go, or anything. I don't need this. I don't need this. I did not need to know more about Kratos' wife. They showed me how important she was in their journey to bury her. So I don't see what playing as this character accomplishes. Go up. Atreus has a whole journey that we're way more invested in. What is
so that's where I was like, because I think me and you talked about it once, Miles. Where I was like, we're not going to see another God of War game maybe for like until 5 years, 5-6 years. Like,
hell yeah,
they have so like if Atreus has a path, his path has so many branch offs right now, story wise, that I want to explore that. So it feels like we're taking a half step back so we can go forward. So then I guess maybe when we're finally playing the Atreus one, because I assume that they're working on both at the same time. Remember? Okay, we met this person in his mom's game. Okay, so now we get to see more people. I'm like, nah, fuck that. We're all new, like Atreus is new. Just let us all meet them. We don't need somebody to hold his hand. At this point, Atreus has literally fought. He's been part of a pantheon. He's a warrior. He doesn't need anybody to hold his hand anymore. So that's why I'm sitting there like I'm just kind of annoyed that you're taking a step back for seemingly no reason other than to explore the lore, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm a lore guy. But why?
The only reason why I'm buying it is for the lore. But
then I'll just watch a YouTube video.
That's what I'll do.
Nah. I mean, the game.
If it's $40, Miles, I'm with you. I'm gonna buy it. If it's $40,
I'll get it. If not, I'm waiting until it's on sale. My point is that this is not a day one cop, and it was only 20 minutes because of the God of War name, and it's because of Santa Monica. It's gonna sell. It's gonna do well. It's probably gonna be phenomenal. It's why. This is a spinoff. This is gonna sound fucked up. This is a Neji spinoff. Why? Why? Neji left his mark. He did his thing. Why am I now watching Neji in the afterlife frolic?
And he's not going to come back. So
And he's not coming back.
Technically, Neji couldn't ever leave the mark. He still had it on his head.
That's sad. Santo, that's sad.
Nigga has 360 vision, can't see a branch coming right at him.
Hey,
man.
Chill on my boy Neji, man. Chill.
Okay, the game said I was being nasty. This is like Kushina. I don't need more Kushina.
Oh, low key. I would love to see more Minato, and that's by extension.
Yeah, we got that at God of War. We got that with Kratos.
Yeah, bro.
I don't need Kushina, man. I don't. Shout out Kushina. He left her mark.
I'd rather. Okay, if they made. Okay, who would you rather be the character then? I got like 3 off top.
In God of War?
If they made this game, if they chose a different character,
Odin.
You said who?
Odin.
I got 3 up top. I got 3.
Honestly, nobody.
My only one is Atreus, man. His goal, his overarching goal is to basically recreate the Giants, have him go to a different pantheon, and let's see how he makes out like his dad did, encountering other groups of gods. Pick one, drop him there. Let's get right. Create conflict. He has his girl with him. We still have a cast of characters that we could have reoccur and show up. We could get a Kratos cameo, whatever the case may be. Follow Atreus, which they're going to do anyway.
And I think the other Valkyrie who also left for her journey, I think she's going to meet up with Atreus, and then they're going to be the duo. So I think that
Odin's daughter could reappear. There's literally
Thor's daughter too.
I was gonna say if
I said Odin, I meant Thor. That's what I meant.
They were gonna do like a spin-off or whatever, and they had to choose another character that wasn't Atreides or Kratos. I would have gone with Thor because Thor had like similarities to Kratos, and I think they probably could have cooked with that. But
you see his downfall.
Devil May Cry game with Thor as the main character.
Yeah.
It's like you said it. Devil May Cry, and you play as Trish. Like,
Yeah, if it's not Dante, Virgil. To be fair, they did cook with Nero out of nowhere. Dante, Virgil, Nero.
Nero cooks.
Devil May Cry. Now I'm playing as Mundus. Like,
yo,
brother.
That's not even.
Brother.
No. The only reason why I said Odin is like for like maybe a prequel. See how he became like insane warlord basically. But
this is Miles Brown.
Miles, I'm gonna say this: if Atreus ever sees Athena out there, because she is out there, Kratos, she should told, hey, if you see this bitch, get the fuck away from her,
please.
She is plotting. She is plotting on his downfall, especially now that Atreus is out.
Can't be mad. He killed everybody.
Athena wanted the power for herself.
Still killed everybody.
So we just gonna forget how she was moving in God of War 3.
Pretty much.
Everybody's dead. That's all I'm saying.
She wanted the power for herself so that she could be the only god in the pantheon. But all
It
right,
would have been better than Zeus. Zeus sucks.
It literally would have been better than Zeus. Can't blame her.
Facts.
Shout out Zeus,
Those
man.
gods.
Shout out to
generational fade. Jesus Christ.
My boy Helheim chilling.
with Odin.
They kicking it. Hell yeah.
Who's gonna get packed up next? Anubis?
Did you know in the first in 2018?
Well, it'd be raw. It'd be raw for Egypt.
Oh yeah.
Where is it right now?
Did you know in 2018 they were actually gonna go down there and explore a little bit? So I was like, wait, you tell me that he about to see Zeus?
That would have been
I don't
hard.
know if I'm ready for that. This is generational beef. I think that's the one nigga that Kratos gonna lose it all against, just to kick his ass again.
Picture that one vision that you see in the game is like a red herring, and Zeus is just a chill dude now. Like, yeah, I changed my ways, man. I've been here a while.
Yeah, man.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
True.
He'd be so annoyed. He'd be so annoyed the whole time.
Nothing
The whole
of real
conversation.
substantial value to determine a price tag. Yeah, there is. The creator of the studio and the publisher.
It's gonna be
Substantial value right there.
like Gabe. I'd be legit shocked if it was a bad game. Like the story was bad, the gameplay was bad. Like
Gameplay looks.
I'd be genuinely shocked if it was a
The
bad
gameplay
game.
looked fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because the gameplay I saw looked great.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's not like what you're getting is not going to be good. We're just questioning why we're getting it, or why this is the why they decided to do this now.
Yeah, why is this the project?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
wonder if they did this because they know that the Trash game's going to take a lot
Did a
longer.
DLC game like this, they dropped it for 40. Okay, and I'm hoping they do that again.
A different
It
economy.
is.
It's a different economy. That was
Facts.
then.
Anything else before we wrap up?
State of play. Damn it, son.
What are you doing for?
It's looking for Santo.
Maybe he's been having problems with his computer. Maybe he'll
He's coming back. There he is.
There he is.
Want to get a drink?
Hey, bro, just waiting for you, buddy.
We waiting on you, nigga. Hurry up.
I had two things. One was for Miles and Santo because I had a request.
So
Because we're at the halfway mark of the year. So I was thinking for your next open dojo, a topic would be the top songs of the year so far and the top games of the year so far, since we're at the halfway mark. And then Santo, since we're wrapping up, are you ready to jump this nigga real quick?
Oh yeah, get y'all fade in.
Random's just wrong about Whithering Heights. He's just completely wrong about everything that he believes Whithering Heights is. That movie's great. Margot Robbie, that might be Margot.
Oh, my bad.
Fucking up his whole flow.
I was
Aura
doing
ruined.
There we go.
Aura ruined.
Go crazy. You're good. You're good.
Go ahead. Santo.
Like this whole thought that this is a role that's beneath her. Are you insane? Like this is one role that I think shows depth of Margot Robbie's acting ability. Like I really don't get anything Random said about this movie at all.
Because remember, he was complaining about this for like almost every day for like over a month. How bad this movie was. How bad this movie was. How it was one of the worst movies he's seen.
Once again, it's my opinion. It has not changed.
Well, I'm
I
saying
did
from
not like the movie.
everything that, because you're intellectual, you know how to break down media products and stuff like that. Cinematography, the story, the score, the pacing, all that, the acting. And you said it was one of the worst movies based off everything that you know about films. You said that this Whithering Heights was one of the worst movies you've ever seen. That is the words that came out of your mouth.
Yes.
Everything that you've seen from movies and all your knowledge and how many times you watch Past Lives.
Okay, past lives clears. Let's not even do that.
It doesn't.
We could just agree, disagree. Okay,
It doesn't.
we can just agree to disagree.
But it doesn't.
Santo, once again, we can agree to
Objectively,
disagree.
it doesn't. It's not even like objectively from like cinematography. Santo, amazing, beautiful
Yes.
cinematography. Some of the best movies.
The movie looked good. That doesn't mean I liked everything else about it.
What
I
are your
didn't like the
What are your
movie.
negatives on the movie? What makes the movie bad? What makes the movie bad?
Besides the fact that I mean, sure, you're gonna bring up the fact that I don't like cheating. It's not just that. It's the fact that okay, so bro leaves. He was probably just a privateer for how long was he gone? Like 5 years?
He was gone for a while.
Yeah, he's gone for a while.
Like 5 privateer. He comes back, he buys the crib. I'm like, he's rich now, bro. The house still looks the same. What the fuck are we doing?
So,
And then
'Cause
also this really threw me off when he marries the other girl, and then for like 20 minutes, I don't know what I'm like, what is this energy right here? Like, what is this energy right here?
what do you mean? He's trying to make Margot Robbie's character jealous.
Yeah.
Like he literally says, "I'm marrying you to piss her
I
off."
know, I know, but bro, at one point when Margot Robbie pulls up and the girl's still in the same dress and she's in that fucking, she was like a puppy and she had a chain around her neck. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Why did this become like a BDSM fucking thing real quick? Like, what the fuck?
From the beginning of the movie, you see, and throughout the entire, one of the main themes of the movie is control. And it's also the virality and the extremeness of humans. As we've seen, like people are getting hanging day, people are hanging, and people are cheering, fucking in the street, shit like that. It shows the extremeness of humans from beginning to end. She's like, "I own you. This is my new pet." Like, so his first real relationship, besides his first real relationships, was his dad that beat him in the streets. Then a drunk guy buying him off from getting beat in the streets, and now he's this little girl's pet. His whole ideology is about control and ownership. So yes, him now being at the top of the world, now owning someone, that makes sense with the story because he was being owned by everybody else. Now he's at the top, and now he's owning somebody else.
He's doing the exact thing. He's doing the exact thing Margot Robbie did to him when he was a child.
Exactly.
And now he's in the financial status to execute what was done to him. That was the point.
I'll tell you, I just didn't like the movie.
Okay.
I don't even know why we're still just losing. I just didn't like the movie.
It's not that you didn't like the movie. You hated the movie to the point where you talked about it every day for over a month.
I didn't like the movie.
More than just not liking the movie. You have pure disdain and animosity towards that.
I will never watch that movie again. That movie could be on 93 and I'm never gonna watch it again.
You said that was the worst film you see Margot Robbie in. You said that it was beneath her and that she's better than that.
Yes, I thought. Then I realized y'all watch more movies than me. Y'all watch way more movies than me. I just sat there from what I've seen of Margot Robbie. I was like, I'm good on this.
I think this movie showed that Margot Robbie can play a character with a lot of depth, a lot of that you need to be able to act to play a character.
I don't even think she was the best actress in that movie.
Best actress? Who do you think played a better role than her? Actress.
I think I enjoyed what's her name? The Asian girl.
The sister?
The Asian girl was a better actress than her?
I liked Edgar and hers and the Asian girl's performance before Margot Robbie.
What the Asian girl really do in the movie? Okay.
Yeah, I don't agree with this is the first time. No, the reason it baffled me because random. This is legit like the first time I disagree with every take you have about this movie. Every single one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
It's a good movie. Will I watch it again? Probably not. But that doesn't mean the movie's bad. It's a really good movie.
You need to check out Saltburn, random.
No.
Saltburn.
He's gonna nah.
This idea that just because there's going to be cheating in a movie, I'm not going to like it is insane.
No, if you don't like this, not because of a cheating or whatnot, but if you genuinely do not like this movie, I can't. If you like Saltburn and you don't like this movie, I'm going to be even more mad.
That would piss me off if you ended up liking Saltburn. I'd probably want to put hands on you.
Ridiculous.
I think
Madness.
Saltburn's fantastic. Saltburn's fantastic.
Madness and stupidity. All right, I'm locked in. That did y'all watch the Mask versus Mask match? By the way,
Yeah.
my goodness,
Best match of the year, hands down, not close.
I don't think WWE is going to put on a better match than that the rest of the year.
It depends on.
Not close.
So Liv Morgan deserves better.
The fact that she's in the tournament is insane. No, we can't, because now we're gonna be talking for another hour. We can talk about this after the show. Bruh, don't. She's the women's champion on Raw, and she's in a tournament.
Yeah, let's wrap it up because we'll definitely.
Oh my god, bro!
Mark,
It
y'all.
doesn't make sense. Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we got for another episode of the Black Sensei Society. I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure you guys watch all the content we put out there. If you're watching this, get that like up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Help us to get to 11K. And if you're on the podcast, rate it 5 stars, leave a review so we can shout you out. And we appreciate all the support. With that said, make sure you guys tune into all the other stuff we do. Open Dojo, the One Piece reviews. There might be a break this week. I'm not sure. And then any other content we do, of course, check out the Patreon because we got stuff over there as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. You have a good one. Take care. And